Yeah, there we go. What's up, Mr. Duggars? Yeah, I went ahead and cut that off. I didn't realize
That,
it. No,
that
sorry.
just, that's just wrong.
Right. Well,
So
but
many ways.
we did actually kick ass or butt tonight. We're not allowed.
Congratulations on that. I heard my
Doesn't
boy.
YouTube have one of those things that you're not supposed to say anything bad or do anything bad for the first 1 minute of the video or something like that? So
I don't know, but good deal. Good for Miami. They handed it to Florida today.
I mean, we absolutely just picked them up by just. It was bad. The swamp was just not a great place to be. Well, it was a great place to be if you were not a Florida fan tonight, but we absolutely destroyed them. I see Georgia Tech's actually kind of having a battle with Georgia State right now. Georgia Tech's taking a little bit more of a lead. It's at 28-12, but Georgia State is actually trying to make a game out of it, which is kind of interesting.
Well, is it still 13-9?
I'm waiting on the update on that one right now. So, Mr. Duggar, you're a Texas A&M fan, right?
Gig them up.
All right. As an Irish Catholic, I guess I got to root against you. I guess I got to sit here and go for the Irish. So we'll see how this goes.
God knows Catholics ain't a real religion anyway, so it's on our side.
Oh man. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, it's 13-6. What are we in? Fourth quarter, just topping out the fourth quarter, 14 minutes and 41 seconds left. So we'll see what happens.
Well,
it'll be interesting.
Pretty close game either way. They both sucking, or they just got good defense going on that, I wonder.
Well, I don't know. I've been running around dancing like a psychopath ever since we played Florida. So I've kind of missed, and then we had to do that post-game show, so I'm just now kind of catching up on this game. I'm not exactly sure, but I would imagine that it's still anybody. Who's got the ball right now? Let me look. So I've got 4 different screens up to figure out which one I'm watching.
Gig them up.
So did you get a chance to watch any games today, Duggar?
No, I've been a busy young man all day today. I had it was a chore day for me. I had to wake up about noon, fix me some breakfast, take me a shower, and go to town, buy me a few groceries, and got back, played a little on my game, and
sounds like a rough day.
Yeah, it's a rough day. I barely made it, I guess. I ain't had time to smoke weed or nothing all day long. It's just been bothering me.
Well, it's a very tough day for you then. Very tough day. Yeah, Georgia absolutely destroyed Clemson today, too. That was bad.
Oh, poor Pete.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad. I was watching his show. And my brother, they had a birthday party at 2:00 today for his son. And it was one of those Lord of the Rings or something. That or Harry Potter, or Lord of the Rings or something one of those goofy things that I don't know anything about. But there was actually, they had ponies and petting zoos and all kinds of stuff here next door.
Yeah, that's going on.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. It was like going to a one of those, what are they called? Those festival. What are those festivals going, where yeah, I guess it was Lord of the Rings, but what were the medieval festivals? What the hell are they called? Yeah, I was going to show up. They wanted people to dress up in costumes. Some people did. Of course, I didn't, but I was going to show up. It was all Lord of the Rings with all the little. I was going to show up as Elvis, but I couldn't find my Elvis costume and be like, instead of Elfish, not Elvis. And but I decided not to. It was I chose, my better judgment on that one.
Did Oregon win?
I don't know. I don't know what the final score of that one was. Ben would probably be sad if they didn't, but hey, Mr. Duggar, can you talk to this chat for 2 seconds?
I can do that. Hey, Nate.
I gotta grab something. Tell everybody, hey, tell all these wonderful people that came in here hi.
That's dumb it. How the heck you doing, Susanna? Single mother kind of person. How you doing? If your baby needs a daddy, I can help. Back roads, one of my heroes. What's happening, brother? Vincent Van, go fuck yourself. Dobo needs to bring transfers in. Yeah, probably does. Mrs. Mac, good Lord, look at her. She's such a sweetheart. Y'all go say hello from Miss Mac and Mr. Macklin. And we just coming in to hang out a little bit today. I don't know, Nate. Is Ben okay? Did Oregon lose or what's going on? Well, go on feed the rest of that too. I don't want you to lose none of that butt. Eat it up, girl. Get you some of that cheddar cheese and macaroni. Anybody barbecue today? Giggle Maggie, heck yeah. Oh man, I started to cook me some barbecue today. I took me a ham. I'm gonna make me a bigger pot of beans tomorrow, boys and girls. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a slap your grandma. Grandma, why can't you cook beans like Mr. Duggar? Slap too. I'm telling you. I love chicken wings. That's probably my favorite part of the chicken. That little piece, not the little drumstick part of the wing, but the other piece, that's my favorite piece of the chicken.
All right, Doug, sorry about that. Sorry to throw you under the bus there. I grabbed... You know the problem with some of those like fancy beers that people try to sell you sometimes, you know, like, oh, I just thought I had this really nice beer 6-pack. I was grabbing one and pop the top on it just right out of the fridge. And the damn thing turned into one of those like volcano like experiments, you know, when a kid puts soda like into the vinegar or whatever the heck it is. And it just goes, that's exactly what just happened to me. I was like, oh my God, I'm sitting there running around like, it's like going all over my mouse and my keyboard and stuff. I'm like, God almighty, this is absolutely horrible. But we survived.
Yeah. Well, man, it is almost dove season, though. There's Carnival Cruise addicts.
Hey, what's up, CCA? Good to see you.
Gutter say she be up a little bit, and she said she was feeding her face. I told her to feed the rest of her, too. Keep that ass, girl. Keep that ass.
How you doing, Gutters? Good to see you. Good to see you. So who do you think's going to win this, Duggar? Do you think you got a chance to come back?
Oh, we coming back. Back.
I think he might have just scored. Wait, 13-13. Look at that, Notre Dame and Texas A&M. All right, cool.
They're going to have to go to confession for cussing.
All right, well, we'll see. We'll see about that.
What's
up, Mrs. Mack? Hey, Mrs. Mack, good to see you. Georgia sure looked good tonight. So without further ado, let's hear from the non-couch burner.
Oh my God,
my hero,
non-couch burner. Yeah, you know what? I don't care what anybody says. West Virginia didn't look good today. We looked really bad, right? But we did not look near as bad as Clemson. Clemson got their ass handed to them today by Georgia, 34-3. And it wasn't never even close. Georgia had their fourth string running back in there, Frazier, who ran all over Clemson's defense like they were a bunch of little pussycats. It was crazy.
Wow. Who won the Oregon game?
I don't know. I can look that up real fast for you, though. I got everything right in front of me.
Oh, the Oregon game is still going on.
Oh, is
it? 17-7. 17-7. Oregon. Excuse me.
We're going to just love the Aggies right now. All the other teams we don't care about, really.
Oh, I thought you said Oregon. What's going on in the Oregon game?
Yeah, I was wondering, and I thought a second, who needs to know what the quacks are?
Who needs to know what Ben's doing, right?
Yeah.
He's over on James's stream.
It's almost duck
That's
season.
Where I was.
You know what we call duck season? Stacking quacks. You know what I'm saying?
Stacking quack.
He's over on James's stream. He's getting ready to go live on his post game show here in a minute. But
oh, Bennett, yeah, okay, yeah, that's right. What's up, Volstorm? Good to see you. I finally got my computer back. I opened that beer, Joe. I think you might have missed that, but I was sitting there like Duggar and I. We started talking, and then all of a sudden I popped the top on the beer, and I the stupid thing, it was one of those craft beers, and it just turned into a volcano. Damn thing like sprayed everywhere.
Good job, Caroline. I know she shook it up.
Yeah, exactly. That's for you telling her to
Yeah.
kick me in the nuts.
Reminds me of do you remember, I think it was oh god, what was that? Was it Everybody Loves Raymond where he bottled his own beer? Or no, that wasn't Everybody Loves Raymond.
Well, look
What
at
show was
Babine.
that? What was it?
Babine, he done throwed apologies up to the Canes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there was a TV show where he bottled his own beer and stuff, and like he went out there one day in the garage and the bottles were blowing up and shit, because he had bottled them himself and they didn't have enough air and stuff in them or something. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Don't do that. It got hot one time in my brother's garage, dude, and just all of a sudden, about 2 or 3 cases of that stuff just started popping lids.
Yeah, the first time I ever brewed beer, I made that mistake, and they were like, "Oh, carbonated." Every one of them you opened was like like a volcano, just like
You gotta
tonight.
let 'em burp.
Yeah. Hey, that happens with microbreweries. If you got a craft beer, a good microbrewery beer or something, you're gonna get a bad one every once in a while.
Dude, I had a buddy who was just insane to make. He made beer all the time, and he made his own vodka, and of course he made some White Lightning and stuff. But he made gin, he made all kinds of stuff. But he made tater vodka all the time, and he'd make it different flavors. And I'm telling you what, he had some pretty decent vodka. But he had a couple of beers that were really, really similar to Shiner Bock. They were very, very tasty beers, man. You could actually drink them warm. They were good.
Wow, you drink when that's like being over there in the UK or something, drinking
Russia.
warm beer.
Yeah,
Well, it's like being in Russia too with that potato vodka. Isn't that like Russia? I mean, like they make potato vodka.
Yeah, he made it out. He made it out of everything. I mean, he made it out of rice. He made it out of a few different things. But that tater vodka he made, we called it the tater juice. He had white stickers on it, and that was the name of it, tater juice. And it was good booze, man.
Doug, you got to watch out. Notre Dame moving the ball down the field. Just got another first down.
Somebody tripping.
Yep. They just got it. Barely got it, but they got the first down. 10 minutes and 45 seconds left, 13-13. What's up, Stingray? Good to see you. Gutters, hush your mouth, girl. Hush your mouth, Gutters.
Thank you for the update there, my brother.
There you go. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Matt Dummett, good to see you, brother.
No, Nate, you cannot add the link. It'll cost you $1.13.
Oh, shit.
As a matter of fact, buy a membership.
Yeah, I don't know who I actually want to win this game, though.
You know you want us to win. You still got
No.
that.
I mean, just because
I've got
you're
Notre
sitting
Dame.
here, it really doesn't matter to me either way. It really doesn't matter. Hey, Mrs. Mack, look at that. Mrs. Mack just gifted a Traveling Fools membership out to somebody. Let me see who got that. Volstorm, look at
Please
that.
be me.
No, it's not you, Joey. It's Volstorm.
Damn.
Hey, Volstorm. There you go, brother.
Congratulations.
Yeah, here, look. Thank you, Mrs. Mack, and welcome, Volstorm. That's how cool it is up in here. So thank you very much, Mrs. Mack, and congrats, Volstorm.
Did they stop him? Come on.
Yes, Mrs. Mack, it did go to a Vols fan. So, oh shit! Look at that. Joey's been a member for 8 months. All I
Wow.
ever wanted was a TF membership. Thank you, Joey.
He's Sam Damley.
He is almost like we knew the guy or something.
Yeah.
I want my damn $40 back.
Oh no refunds. That was clearly in the fine print.
I'm sorry, that money has been already used for beer
Yeah.
Yeah, no refunds. I already spilt that beer
and
just a minute ago.
microphones. Yeah.
It goes for all of it, right?
Uh-oh. Volstorm Volstorm thinks that, join a conference already. But why would you join a conference if you were Notre Dame? I mean, it's almost like the ultimate troll. They're just trolling everybody at this point and being like, nah, we ain't going to do it. It don't matter. We're still Notre Dame. And yeah, it's annoying, but why would you if you didn't have to? I guess.
Because they still make more than any single university.
Because
in
of
the
that damn
country.
movie Rudy. That's why.
Why go to a conference to make less money? I'm serious. Why join a conference to make less money? It's just silly. So, so they'll set out a playoff game because they don't have to put up with the conference bull crap of who they got to play and when they got to play them and all this stuff. They make their own schedule. They do their own thing. So that's the great thing about being an independent. So, yeah, I don't blame Notre Dame one bit. They should stay independent.
Yeah, why would you do it if you didn't have to? Hey, Hog, what's up, Hoghead? Hoghead says keep an eye out on Tennessee, North Carolina State next weekend. Yeah, that could be a good game.
And by the way, if I sound like shit tonight, and I probably do, I had to get this mic out, which is the the mic that picks up everything, a pin drop or whatever, and I had to plug it straight into my computer because I don't know if my other mic went out, my cord went out, or my sound card went out, and I had no way to test them because this mic won't plug into the sound card, the cord won't plug into nothing else, and that mic won't plug into my computer to test it on anything. So I had no way of testing it, so I had to completely disconnect earlier tonight and just plug this mic into my computer. So I'm straight wired tonight.
All right. Well, we can hear you.
In more ways than one, I'm straight wired.
There we go. Gutters Pub coming in, gifting out another membership to somebody else. Who got that one? Let's see, Gutters. Let's see who got that. Friction Vixen was gifted a membership by Gutters Pub. There you go, Friction. Welcome in. Always love seeing you here, Friction. Good to see you.
She's the new girl in town.
I don't want to hit the new girl. I hate the
Oh
Eagles.
my God! You got PM singing the Eagles.
I was singing it wrong though.
Oh,
you know what? That's a short right there. We got to cut that clip.
He's a closet Eagles fan.
Nah, I'm not an Eagles fan. I don't like whiny music. Yeah, B-Bean, I don't know how. B-Bean, I would like to think Miami could go 12-0, but I do think there'll be one. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been a Miami fan my whole life, and yeah, I've seen the beginning of the season hype many times, so I'm not going to get like ahead of myself, but I'm damn glad to be where I'm at right now tonight. So
now let me say something to you, CF, and hear me out on this. This is coming from me as a college football fan for 40 years, 45 years. I'm going to tell you right now, nobody, absolutely nobody, goes into the swamp and beats the mortal snot out of a Florida team. Nobody does that. And Miami did that today. You might have something special going on down there. I've got you winning the ACC. I really believe it's going to happen.
Well, you picked West Virginia to win today too, sir.
well, I did. No, I did not. No, I did not. I picked Penn State to win this game today. I picked West Virginia to win the Big 12, not win today though. I picked Penn State to win today.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now, Miami's got something special. So so get ready to celebrate again because I think Miami is back. Now, I will say this: they're not back to 1986 for anything like that. So I think they'll lose the playoffs, but they're back to making those and being in the mix. I think Miami is there.
Yeah, I'm happy with today. That's where I'm going to start right there. And I do think like being we all lived through the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, and all that. And we saw different teams be down, different teams be up. It's a funny thing with these younger people, and they look at it, and all they know is the teams that have won in the past, 12 years, 13 years, 14 years. And I think things are going to get mixed up here, especially with this new playoff thing we got going.
Hi, Friction. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for inquiring. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Look at Derek the Mountain Dog sliding in here, man.
Come on, Derek. Come on, Derek. Now, come on. You've known me a long time. I'm not considering you wrong. West Virginia's a good team. I'm telling you, Penn State was amazing today. I have not seen a team play that well since Vinny Testaverde was at Miami. And TF can remember that. I'm sure Mr. Duggar can remember that. That team came into Morgantown and absolutely stomped our ass. I mean, they were good. That's the same thing that happened today. This Penn State team that we've seen today, I'm telling you, man, they are up there. They might be better than Georgia. They might be better than Georgia. I think I think they could win the Big Ten. I was not saying that before. I was saying Oregon's going to the Big Ten. After watching Oregon tonight play football, and knowing that I think already that Penn State's better than Ohio State, I'm gonna tell you right now, Penn State might win the Big Ten, and I think that they might even be better than Georgia and win a national championship. They are that damn good. I have not seen a team that good since Vinny Testaverde in Miami in 1986. So take that.
You heard it right here, folks. What's up, Cosmic? He says food. Yeah. So many people I go, like when I first meet new people and I go into their traveling fools, people always think it says traveling foods because nobody thinks fools right off the bat. What's up, Cosmic? My boxing brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Hey,
Hey, Volstorm, if you check your Twitter DM, Volstorm.
let me ask the chat if somebody will keep me updated on that A&M game, man.
Yeah, I'm actually watching right now. Still 13-13. A&M has the ball now. First down, it looks like, right out the line.
Gig him.
So yeah, I'll tell you if anything actually happens. They're just kind of pushing it back and forth between the middle of the field right now.
Come on.
But it's 13-13. I mean, that's a good game.
Yeah. We visited. We're playing there, right?
Yeah. You're at A&M Field right now. I think I see some shirtless guys in overalls dancing over there. That's your cheerleaders. Hang on, sorry about that.
He just wants to get in a pile with them too. He just wanted to crawl up in a pile and go, "Oh, I like you." And you. He had a crush on our head yeller.
Oh yeah, good old Zach.
This is a good game. This is a good game. This Notre Dame Texas A&M game is good. It's 13-13, like about 8.5 minutes to go. It's like really a good game.
Man.
Yeah, I couldn't believe Georgia Tech was having a little bit of a fight there with who the hell they playing? Georgia State there for a minute, but it looks like Georgia Tech's pulling away. But yeah, that was actually a pretty good game for a minute.
Yeah. How bad is Florida State?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend. How bad is Florida State?
Well, it's like, Joey, I don't know when you got into the post-game show we were doing earlier, but like I was saying, instantly, right off the bat, everybody was like, Miami, it's going to be close. It's going to be a close game. It's the flip of a coin, blah, blah, blah. I even heard ridiculous people saying Miami wouldn't be used to northern Florida humidity. And then we weren't going to be able to hear anything in a swamp, and the crowd noise was going to rattle everybody. He wasn't going to be able to get any passes off. We were going to have to stick. I mean, we like 500 and something total yards tonight. It was absolutely ridiculous. But
are you serious? Northern humidity?
They were saying northern Florida humidity, that we wouldn't be used to that, and all kinds of excuses.
Isn't there more humidity down in Miami?
It is muggy. It is muggy up there. You can get, no breeze, no nothing. It can be kind of muggy up there, but still, yeah, it gets really freaking humid and hot in South Miami. I guarantee that. So, yeah, it was pretty dumb. Hello.
Hey, Edward, answer your phone.
We got Edwards on here.
A 1972 phone. Rotary dial.
Exactly. Hey, Sergeant Tom, what's up, brother? Good to see you, Sarge. Hope all's well. Good.
Hey, Sarge.
Congrats on your Georgia Bulldogs winning out so big. A pretty big win for you
Sergeant
guys.
Tom, I got your email. I emailed you back, Sergeant Tom, and I will check on that. So just letting you know, I got your email and I emailed you back. I will check on that. A hiccup today. Oh, come on. Yeah, that was a hiccup. That because man, Clemson looked bad. My goodness gracious, I've not.
Oh,
Seen
that's what I
Clemson
was.
team
That's
look
what I
that
was
bad.
getting at. That's what I was getting at tonight. So, as soon as that's all we heard about the Miami thing and all that. So then Miami goes in there and they just absolutely curb stomp the Gators, and so now all you hear is, oh, the Gators are so horrible. They're the biggest piece of crap team you ever saw. Blah blah blah. But we really don't know. It's week 1. Is Miami that much improved, or has Florida regressed that bad? And it's hard to imagine Florida would have regressed that bad since last year, because they were pretty bad last year. And so, only time will tell on that. It's all speculation until then. But I hope it's Florida.
Speculation.
Yeah, I hope it's not that Florida regressed.
Yeah, it's kind of been an amazing day in college football, because with Georgia opening things up and just dominating Clemson, and then Penn State opening things up and just kind of like dominating West Virginia, it made me start thinking, could Penn State and Georgia play for national championship, and Clemson and West Virginia, as probably just playing the Pop Tarts Bowl, as two good teams, on a New Year's Six bowl. I'm really wondering. I think if I look at it, West Virginia has nowhere to go but up, because we've been down for a few years, right? We've been down for a few years, so we have nowhere to go but up. Clemson was on top of the friggin' mountain. They were way up here, right? Clemson was up here, and they have been going like this, and they took a big ass nosedive today. Their loss is so much worse than West Virginia's. Look, I'm biased, so I'm kind of swinging it on over on Clemson. Let's all talk about Clemson and how bad they are. Yeah. Let's not talk about West Virginia. But seriously, Clemson looked pretty damn shitty today. At least West Virginia played.
I agree.
I wish we had Pete in here, where Pete could come in and tell us what he thought about it.
I agree with TF.
He's hiding.
The first
he's under a rock.
Of the season. That you never know. He's liable to go in there and just chew their ass out, and you see a totally different team in West Virginia next week. It's somebody didn't do their job if they got beat that bad. And Clemson,
well,
I would love to have been a fly in the locker room there, man, to hear the cheerful talk going on in that son of a bitch. I think a good coach and a good team, no matter how bad they take that first ass whooping, if they look inside and say, "Hey, it's my fault that I missed that tackle, or that I didn't do my job on that play, and the next time that happens, I'm going to do my job on that play," and maybe bounce back a little bit. But it just goes
the problem with what you're saying, Doug.
Hey, Miami
what you're saying, Doug.
Florida, anything's possible.
You're saying the coaches at West Virginia could go in there and just like jump on the players, and maybe they come back next week. The problem is, what I seen today was not player problems. The talent's there. We got the players. It was a coaching problem. We have a scrambling quarterback. So here, I don't know if anybody can remember this, but West Virginia's had two very, very great quarterbacks in their day. Well, we've had several, but let's go back to Major Harris, the big star of West Virginia. Major Harris played for the national championship in 1988 against Notre Dame. Major Harris was a very nimble quarterback, probably one of the very first scrambling quarterbacks in college football, to be honest with you, that actually got noticed, right? Finished in the top 5 of the Heisman, or top 3 in the Heisman, really, for 2 years in a row. All right, then you go to like 20 years later, and there was Pat White, and Pat White was like this electrifying. He was a scrambling quarterback. He could throw the ball, but he didn't do that too much. He scrambled, we had a running attack from hell. I mean, nobody could beat West Virginia. West Virginia was amazing back 2005, 6, and 7 because of that scrambling quarterback. What I seen today from our coaches at West Virginia, was we have a scrambling quarterback in Garrett Green, who was one of the top in the country last year, one of the best. We have a three-headed monster in a running game that was number one in the country rushing last year, and Power 4. West Virginia was number one in the country. Going against Penn State, who was number one in the country at defending that run last year. And what happened today was I seen a Garrett Green quarterback that didn't scramble at all, that drop back passer trying to be Tom friggin' Brady and not looking around the field and seeing a wide open gap that he could shoot up through and take off down the field like he did last year. What I'm trying to get at is West Virginia coaches have tried to reel him in, and they've reeled him in too much. So instead of being, he's not. Last year he was leaning more towards Pat White. This year he's leaning more towards Major Harris, where he's a drop back passer, and then maybe he scrambles and run. Problem is Garrett Green's not a drop back passer. He's not Major Harris. He's not Tom Brady. He's not Peyton Manning. Let the boy do what he can do, and that is drop back, read a defense, scramble, get out of a mess, and throw the ball down the field. They were keeping him in a pocket. You can't do that. West Virginia kept.
Are we still talking about
Garrett
West
Green's
Virginia football?
Dude, you know how long I've been biting my tongue about that.
Oh my
Hey,
God!
wait. We got Vic Tube in the house. We got to say hey to Vic Tube. What's up, Vic Tube? We got our girl Crispy Treat coming in here. What's up, Crispy? Good to see you, girl. Good to see you as always. Megan, we got Megan coming in here. Good to see you, Megan. And let's see. And I think I said, but if Beer and Backroads was a person, that is the best name that in this chat right now, and one of the best that I know on all of YouTube. So
I don't know. This
good to see you guys.
Is pretty good, man.
No, I do like it. Let's see. Notre Dame and Texas A&M still tied up. We'll see what happens there.
Everybody say giggle Maggies.
I'm not saying that.
Nice. Say
I'm
it.
going to be happy for you if you win, but
That's it.
Now, can I finish what I was saying? Because I really wasn't going to the West Virginia part. What I was saying was West Virginia was controlling Garrett Green and keeping him in the pocket. He's not a pocket passer. But my point is, I think Penn State forced a lot of that, and that shows the sign of a really good defense to keep a scrambling quarterback back there to pass in the pocket. They were really fast. Penn State was really fast on defense, and they looked really good. And that's where I wanted to go with that, was that Penn State is a very good team. So watch out, Oregon. Watch out, Ben.
I'd love to see
now
y'all
I'm
beat
done.
Oregon.
See?
Okay.
See, you just had to wait 5 more seconds.
All right,
But
only
no, you had
5
to
more
shut
seconds.
me up.
Only 5 more seconds. Hey, do you think it's creepy? So about 2 weeks ago, I was going down the road and I saw these people. They already had their Halloween decorations up. Now, is that pushing it a bit too far to like, I mean, this is like 2 weeks ago. So this would have been, just like mid-August, that seemed a bit early for Halloween.
Now, wait a minute.
decorations.
Here's the question for you, traveling fools. You seen they had them up. Did they ever take them down?
Yes, they did. No, this was like right on the side of the highway, and all of a sudden you got all these big inflatable things in somebody's front yard, and it was like, wow, this is kind of early.
Yeah, that's really early. I mean, that's crazy early. I mean,
yeah, like
I like Halloween decorations, but
I got
like
nothing
Halloween
against them.
decorations October 5th or 10th or 20th or something, not in August.
Right, exactly. Hey, what's up, Blister Bill? Good to see you. He says Oregon almost got beat by an FCS demon. Yeah, Oregon's not looking that great.
Wow.
Yeah, and Mrs. Mack, I can see that. The beginning of October, if you like Halloween, but not mid-August. I mean, it was a bit. It was like 2 or 3 weeks ago they had this shit put up. I was like, wow.
Who is Oregon playing?
When? Next
Tonight.
week?
Who is Oregon playing? No, tonight. I don't remember
tonight?
who Oregon's playing.
Let me see. I can tell you. Give me 2 seconds. It's at Oregon night game. Let's see.
Idaho.
Is it Idaho?
Oh, the Vandals. The Vandals. Right? Is that what they're called? The Vandals or Bondals? Or I don't remember. Vandals, I think is what they call them. Yeah.
It was such a small game. I didn't even really pay attention to it.
Yeah. But the score of that game, the last time I looked, was like 17-7 or something, or 7. What's the score of that game now? Is Oregon winning? I mean, I don't even look at that game. I've been watching the damn Texas A&M game.
It's got to be over or something because I don't even see it on here now. Let me refresh. I'm not good at this. I like other people to just tell me what's going on. It makes it a lot better.
I'm trying to get to it myself.
Here we are. All right, I had scrolled down too far.
Update on the Aggie game, anybody?
13-13.
Yeah, still 13-13, holding strong. I'll let you know as soon as something happens. I'm sitting there watching it right now.
So this game's
okay. There's your update on the Aggie game. Right now, we just had Jeremiah Love just ran 21-yard touchdown for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. So it's now, I guess, 20 or about to be 20-13. So it's 19-13 right now. And assuming they get the extra kick, it's going to be, we got 1 minute and 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 19-13.
Now, wait a minute. I'm not going to ever assume an extra point again after today's game. Did anybody, I mean, I don't know how many of you guys watched the West Virginia Penn State game, but Penn State scored first, right? They scored a touchdown.
Wait, did West Virginia play today?
Oh, kiss my ass. But anyway, Penn State, shut the hell up. but Penn State went for 2 after they scored. Well, then West Virginia scored later on, and they went for 2. What the hell's going on? Why are teams going for 2 all of a sudden? Is there some kind of an algorithm where they're saying, hey, let's go for 2 like the first time you score? Because that's what Penn State and West Virginia both did, and I couldn't figure that out. It made no sense to me. I mean, we're talking in the first quarter. I think there was it might have been second quarter with a couple minutes to go, and Penn State scores, and they go for 2. And West Virginia scores, they go for 2. It just made no sense.
Actually, VicTube saying UCLA and Hawaii are tied. That's good. And Megan says, let's go Irish. And I have a soft spot, you know, being an Irish
hate
Catholic.
you were dead to me, Megan.
Yeah, well, you'll never get that Chief Brody either. So, all right. So I got somebody about to join in right here. So everybody make sure this person is like kind of a premier college football person, you know, that does statistics and does all kinds of things like that. So let's make sure that that they have a chance to give their opinion on today's games. Welcome in Gutters Pub.
Oh fuck. Yes. Let me just say that. I don't know what to say. Sorry, I don't. All I can tell you is that,
hey, Gutters, I'll tell you what to say. I'll tell you what to say, Gutters. You repeat after me. I live in Oregon, and I'm a Duck, and we beat Idaho tonight. We're winning the national championship. Just say that.
I know, but I was born and raised in Idaho. It seems funny to say that, but okay, I'm gonna have to because we know that Marvin just informed me that Idaho is gonna be out no matter what. Like they don't even make the.
Oh, don't be
Wait, who did you say, Gutters?
Marv said that Idaho doesn't really like
who?
They're not plus Marv.
Well, no, what team?
Idaho, the Vandals.
I was just trying to see how many times I can get you to say it.
You fucker.
Gutters, you were so. Remember the other night, Gutters? Do you remember me emailing you the other night, Gutters?
Only
what did I tell you? You just fell into it again, dear.
I know.
Idaho.
Idaho.
Love you, Gutters. You know that. You know, I'm always just going to give you a hard time. How many times can we get Gutters to say Idaho?
I don't know.
Idaho.
Who the ho?
Did you watch Gunners? Did you watch even 5 minutes of college football tonight?
No,
Okay.
no. I'm honest. Nope.
Neither did I, Gutters.
But but I thought about y'all. Like I knew that
While
you
you
guys
weren't
were all
watching college
upset.
football, you thought about us.
I did. Right.
All right,
I did.
cool. I like it. A big
Can
special
we
shout
ask?
out
Can we
here
ask
to
how you thought?
a big special shout out here to Megan. Megan, she says fight on and with $2 super chat there. Now, Megan, you got to be excited about that tomorrow night. You got USC, which you are a fan of. We all know why. Playing against LSU, and that should be very, very interesting. Very much appreciated, Megan. You know, we love you. And yeah, go Irish. Let's go Irish. I'll root for the Irish
y'all
tonight.
can't get.
Thank you, Megan. Well, thank you,
Is that
Megan.
game on tomorrow? Is that
Totally
that game tomorrow? Is that in LSU? Is that at LSU or USC? Is that at LSU? Megan, where y'all play? You play at LSU or USC?
I can tell you right now. Hang on. It is at LSU. Yes.
Sorry, Megan.
Yeah.
My apologies to you.
It'll be rough. I bet that'll be. I bet that's actually a really good game, though. I'll bet that'll be a good game. A Sunday night game, prime time, 7:30 kickoff. I bet that will be. I bet that'll be a tighter game than what people think. What's the spread on it? Line is LSU -4. The over under 64.5. Wow.
Wow.
they're
Holy
basically
crap.
saying both of your defenses suck. And
You know, that reminds me of in 2012, West Virginia and Baylor played each other. I think Baylor was ranked like number 4 or 5 in the country. West Virginia was like number 6 or 7 in the country, and the over under on that game was 74, and West Virginia beat Baylor 70-63. There was absolutely no defense whatsoever. It was just all offense. That was Geno Smith, Tavon Austin, Stephen Bailey, those guys, and it what a game. That Baylor and West Virginia just back up and down the field. Is that what they're expecting out of LSU and USC? Probably so.
Like.
I mean, you mean?
Wait. Volstorm corrects me, and Volstorm's correct. It's in Vegas. That's right. It's LSU versus USC is in Vegas. You're right, Volstorm. I totally forgot about that. But LSU is labeled as the home team, listed second, but it is actually in Vegas. Yeah. So.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, neutral site game. You gotta love them neutral site games because you never know which way it's going to go.
Right. Yeah, there is.
No Vegas is closer to Vegas is closer to USC if you think about it, though. Like a 45-minute drive, right? Hour and 45 minutes. How long is it? It's not that damn far. So to Vegas. So I think USC going to have a home field advantage in Vegas.
Megan has a question for you here, Joey. She says, "So how did your team go, Joey?" Thank you, Megan. The $2 super chat.
Megan, you do know.
Joey
I'm a managing mod here, right, Megan? You do know I'm a managing mod here.
Right.
I love you, Megan. No, yeah. Well, USC's going to have a great offense. I hope y'all found a defense. Look, I'm a fan of USC. I can't stand LSU. I hate LSU. I hate LSU. So I hope the hell you beat the smart snot out of them. But I can't say that it's going to happen.
Give me the who
Not
dat.
this year. The who dat. That's right.
I'll take the who dats over there.
I think that's going to be a close game. I think that'll be a really fun game to watch tomorrow night. I think we're gonna grill some ribs. Oh, just in case anybody out there listening, we will more than likely 90% likely because of the holiday weekend and family in town and all that not be doing trivia night tomorrow night. We're gonna have to skip out on that one. Don't want to put family off. We got family coming over to grill ribs and watch the game, so probably won't be doing that tomorrow night. But if we do, welcome in. If not, just apologies.
Well, I'm glad everybody
Did
worked
anybody
there and keeping Labor Day up, held up there, and I wish everybody needs a job gets a job.
did anybody see Mark Rogers at 5 o'clock in the morning the other morning? So he woke up to do a 24-hour live stream, right? And he started like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I thought I
And I
heard
was
a
sitting there.
coffin. I thought I heard a coffin right then. It was like the shit. Coffin opening
Yeah.
up. Like comes out
He
of
looked
the
like he came on here at 5 o'clock in the morning looking like a mortician. Like, I mean, he did. It just reminded me of a mortician. And he just looked like a pale ghost. And he was like trying to get his boundaries about him, and stuff. That was the funniest Mark Rogers I've ever seen in my life at 5 o'clock in the morning. So
I didn't catch him at 5, but I caught him at like, I want to say it was about 7:30, something like that. I had to get up real early that morning. I'm like, what the hell is Mark doing live at like 7:30 in the morning? I'm like, oh, he's doing a 24-hour stream or something. I was like, oh, wow. I've never done one of those, and I don't think I ever will. I've accidentally done like 8 or 9 hour streams, but,
yeah, that's only drunk, right?
Right, exactly. That was, been trying not to do those.
You can't plan it. If you plan it, you never get drunk, right? You're like, well, I got all these hours to go, so you can't plan it. You just got to get on there and just do it.
I guess so. If you drink it, it will come, right? Is that the?
That's right. If you drink it, it will come. Or smoke it. You can smoke it too.
All right. Well, let's keep it PG up in here. Let's keep it PG. We don't know what state our listeners are in right now.
Yeah.
We are streaming live on X right now too, so we got to be a little bit careful of what we.
People of X.
Oh yeah, and everybody over there on X, appreciate you being there as well. You're more than welcome to jump over there to the YouTube side where you can comment and all that jazz, or we are glad to have you over there as well. But appreciate everybody out here listening.
Wow, that was a really good spill there, Bubs.
Hey, thanks, man. I was fumbled. I'll be playing here all night.
Cool beans,
or at least for another hour or something. But
I don't know. Oh, I got something I need to do. Gutters.
Duggar.
How are you doing, darling?
All right, Mr. Duggar, you're not going to like this, but it looks like Notre Dame is about to put the icing on top of the cake with a field goal, and right down the center, Notre Dame just scores a field goal, putting the score 23-13. We now have the Notre Dame Fighting Irish up over Texas A&M Aggies, and you have it looks like 30 seconds left on the clock to score 10 points. So it's not looking good for the Aggies.
Newsflash. Jimbo's still fired and still collecting money.
Mr. Duggar, can you score in 10 minutes?
Shit, baby, I could score, have a drink, and a smoke.
And spend the 5 minutes or the 4 minutes talking you into it.
Girl, the best 3 minutes she ever had in her entire life.
Here you go, Mrs. Mack. I like that. Mwah-ha-ha-ha-ha. I always like when Mrs. Mack says mwah-ha-ha-ha-ha.
You know, it always happens. I end up, I'm kind of choosy. I was always choosy about who I crawled into sheets with. And it seemed like every time I crawled in sheets with one, they became my girlfriend for quite a long time. I was one of them ones that always wanted to have a good woman. And I had some good women, but I was a dumbass, so. But last one I scored on, so that's what counts.
There you go. Third time's a charm.
I'm telling you, dude, she was one hell of a woman. And she would have approved of all of you. So just
She would have let us hang out, Mr. Duggar.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
She'd run in and give me a dig every once in a while just to keep me in line, you know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you what, man, she made me a better man. She really did. And I can't explain it any better than that. That was my complete heart. And she set me up for the rest of my life with memories. And I'm cool. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Mr. Duggar does love everybody. People out there in the X world, we love you. And you show up more often, jump on YouTube with us too, unless you have a thing about it. If not, hang out. And while you'd listen to us, we're blessed, I guess. And we hope everything's going great in your life. And remember, you can do anything you set your mind to. You are a human being. And we love you. Take care of your little bitty selves and stay here and watch this show. And you meet some good people on this show.
You never know what you're going to meet, but, you know, we are good people. We might not, well, we'll let you find out for yourself. You decide. You be the judge. Yeah, exactly. We got Joey here. He's the one nice guy. And we got Gutters. I mean, Gutters is classy. Gutters has a private jet and everything like that as well. You know, Gutters like the rich person around here. The rest of us are just peasants eating out of nothing. This is the last picture that we ever captured of Gutters before she flew off to go. Where are you right now, Gutters? Are you in Sicily? Isn't that where you just landed, in Sicily?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That's what it is. I'm sure of it.
Well, I hope you're having fun. And I really do. Mrs. Fools really wants to know where you got those shoes from, too. So whenever you can come off that, because she wants to go to Chinatown and buy a knockoff set. So, you know, just let us know.
Right. I will definitely have to research that. You know, I'll have to find my wardrobe person. What do they call those?
Right, person.
Just let us know.
Madame, will this be a good today?
I have to call your wardrobe person. It's like freaking Melania Trump over here.
Damn, I hate having this mic. I was sitting here talking a while ago because I'm having to mute this mic. I told you I had to change the mic so it picks up everything. And my dog was over here eating, and I didn't want y'all to have to hear him crunching his damn food. So I muted my mic.
That great.
And I was sitting here talking. It's not coming over that great. Yeah, it's probably not. I mean,
I didn't hear no dog food.
I didn't hear no dog munching neither. No, you sound fine, Joey. You sound fine.
I was muted. No, it was muted. That's what I was saying. I muted.
Oh,
and I didn't realize I muted. I've been sitting here talking, and like, I'm like, what the fuck's everybody talking over me? So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I love it.
And Megan, you know, I got friends in low places too, mid places all over. Traveling Fools is a good people as they come, and he'd have to punch me in the nose to prove otherwise. And other than that,
some of my best friends in my life I've punched in the nose before. So
yeah. I mean, if he punches you in your nose, that means he likes you. Because if he tries it twice, you know, we have to discombobulate.
Right.
He like made me cry.
He punches me in the nose. I'm gonna file elder abuse.
That's it.
Well, you know, that would be fun.
You done messed my wrong. Remember, I know Pete lawyers.
What's up, Ramajama Taylor? Good to see you, Ramajama Taylor. And look at this. Look who we have. He comes on here. He says, yo, dipshit. What's up, Crimson Brave? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, Crimson.
We're not worthy. What up, Crimson?
He just needs to make sure that TF is knocked down a peg or two, in case he thought he was going to get up on any pedestal.
Who, me?
Yeah, right.
I don't need a pedestal. I don't need a pedestal to be awesome.
I don't need a pedestal.
Well, now, honestly, let me point something out to Gutters and Mr. Duggar and Beer and Backroads and like the college football fans, the college football people in our chat. They know this for a fact. Last year, if Miami lost, Traveling Fools would never go live, right? He wasn't this happy-go-lucky, jolly guy that's like, oh, let's go live. Here we are. We're hanging out. Hey, Miami is back. We're so good.
They get filthy.
They lost. Yeah.
He got filthy
last year.
He drank a lot when
he would get filthy. Yeah. So you know, this is like a rare form of Traveling Fools tonight because Miami won. That's all this is. It's a rare form of Traveling Fools. Who's muted, by the way, and probably sitting there talking and don't realize he's muted. But it's a rare form of Traveling Fools tonight.
Yeah, he up crowing because
they off his porch.
Dude, who comes and whoops Florida like that? Nobody. I mean, I just what I'm saying.
I know.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good show. That's a pretty good showing.
We can't even whip a bunch of church kids, and we had some Baptist boys on our team somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, they probably got on their Catholic school clothes too. And
Hey,
we
now,
still
come on
can't
now.
beat
Come on now.
We're not going there, Joey.
No, we ain't.
'em. But you still can't beat them. 23-13.
23 to
23 to
13.
13.
The Irish, the Rudies, came out over Texas A&M Aggies.
That's bigger. That's bigger than Rudy movie right there. They beat fucking Aggies.
Right. I'm trying to see who's tied up here. New Mexico's tied with Arizona, which is pretty funny.
We got to play. We got to play New Mexico this year too. That'd be the Aggies playing the Aggies.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So you actually get to play.
Yeah.
Is New Mexico's the Aggies? Is that what they are?
Yeah, New Mexico State Aggies.
No, this is New
Lobos,
Mexico. Too. Yeah, I think it's the Lobos. I think.
Yeah, we still got the Lobos too. That's who I was kind of a little fan of for a little bit, because I could go to the games,
Before you met Zach.
Oh my God, Zach still has my heart. It's the way it just clung to his body.
Right, exactly.
Drove traveling pools crazy. He had a major man crush on Zach, Joey.
Oh yeah, I was just
y'all got to hear this. He had a serious man crush on Zach.
I floated out of my loafers a couple times. It was absolutely absurd.
But when we all went over there and trolled the yell that time, dude, that
was hilarious.
Probably the funniest thing I've ever been part of in my whole world of trolling people, because that was hilarious. They were losing their freaking minds.
What I even loved was we had, remember Tony was even over there. Tony was even over there talking shit, which I thought was hilarious. Really. They're like, we're reporting y'all to YouTube. So if you're Texas A&M, okay, you're Texas A&M, and you're going to do a yell practice on a Friday night before you're playing Miami, and we get a hold of it, and you have an open comment section live on YouTube with no moderators. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, let me do the honors here. Another guy you never see come up on a stream with us until Miami wins is here, Mr. Slim Shady Cates.
Oh, holy shit! I didn't even.
Now, how dare you insinuate such a thing?
They all up still drinking shit.
Look at this,
well, yeah.
Slim. Hey, Slim, you still got the head?
I do. It's out in the garage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, if you come by it at any point, just like make a cameo.
Whenever I go out there to smoke a cigarette, I'll make a cameo.
All right.
What's
up, Slim? How you doing, brother? What do you think of that ass beating just now over Texas A&M by Notre Dame?
Oh man, see, he got to pick on somebody's downfall to make himself look good. That's a shame, man. Can't you just gloat over your team's win and be happy that your friend's team lost?
Well, I'll be a courteous guest and answer the host's question.
Oh geez.
Maybe they should have done some more yell practice.
Yeah.
Hey, later on, Megan.
Bye, Megan.
Good luck tomorrow night, Megan. I'm sure tomorrow night. So good luck. Thank you very much, Megan. Love you.
I reckon you're right, Slim.
That's the only thing I can come up with. I mean, I actually thought, A&M was just a better team in this. I thought, well, maybe Notre Dame's got an advantage because of, continuity with the coaching staff. But not the game I expected, I'll be honest.
Yeah, me neither.
I expected a higher scoring game.
Yeah, well, I figured with having Riley Leonard, and I talked about this on our post-game show because we, bounced around to some other games of the day. I figured with Notre Dame liking to run heavy sets and having Riley Leonard, they might mix some triple option elements in there to throw off the defense, but they really didn't.
Did you see, Slim? Did you see Georgia Tech struggle with Georgia State?
I did not. unfortunately, I didn't change it off of this game. I added on.
Yeah, it was actually a game for a minute. I mean, Georgia Tech did end up I want to say doubling up on them or something, 24-15 or I don't know the final score. I'd have to look. I can tell you the final score. Give me a second. But yeah, it was actually not the game it should have been. So, uh-oh.
It's the McDonald's drive-through.
All right, that's Joey. Yeah, exactly. Joey, your audio went fucking haywire on us. That was really loud. Yeah. Welcome, sir, to
That's
Tasty
right.
Freeze.
Okay, you want to Granick.
Speak clearly into the clown face.
At the window.
It's a horrible. Sorry, Joey. Had to mute you again. That's coming through absolutely loud as hell.
But I was talking to Rec about that, fools, and I told him, I said, you're high on this win. I said, but you were high on a win last year too, and turned around and lost to something called Bowling Green.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was pretty rough. Isn't it nice to not be those people for once, Slim?
Well, we've never been Georgia Tech level pathetic.
Well, no, but you know what I mean.
Actually, if anything, I would almost have preferred to be Georgia Tech. Like, we know we suck. We know we're never going to be shit. Instead, Miami was stuck at mediocre, which I think to a certain extent is more infuriating.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of bad. I can't even find the Georgia Tech game on here.
Oh, for mediocrity, young man.
Yeah, then we'd be like Texas A&M.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
Hey, man, it's okay. It's okay. It's still baseball season, so I don't even really watch college football after baseball.
Oh, come on now.
Oh, I'll talk it, and keep up what's going on. Don't get me wrong. I'm just busy. It's fishing weather, and
So the final score of that game ended up being 35-12. Yellow Jackets over Georgia State Panthers, the juggernaut that they are. But yeah,
what was the score?
35-12 was the final. The Georgia Tech did get a last touchdown with in the fourth quarter. So
that and see, that's why I try and refrain from the week one overreactions, because there you go. I mean, high from a domination of Florida State to why are we struggling with Georgia State?
Well, it was okay. That's why I was saying it was a game. In the third quarter, at one point, it was. Well, let me see that. Well, in the third quarter, Georgia State scored 9 points and Georgia Tech scored 14. So they tried to make a little comeback there in the third quarter, but it ended up, they ran away with it in the final. But yeah, still not a bragging win.
No, and I'll be honest, even teams that the final score is a bragging win, Ohio State ain't got a whole lot to brag about other than that scoreboard. They got problems.
Yeah, I didn't get to see much of that game.
No, but I've heard plenty about it.
Was it bad?
They struggled mightily early on. I mean, like I said, they ran away and it wasn't even a game at the. I mean, it was Akron, so if you're going to screw up against a team, Akron's the one to do it against because you can easily recover.
Exactly. I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to. I see East Coast Gridiron in here. I see Dave Brown in here as well. If I'm going to drop the link, but we got to have kind of a controlled panel. We can't have everybody talking at the same time because that drives me absolutely insane. But it is 11:30 at night, so I'm just going to drop the link. Dave Brown, if you want to come in here and talk about Louisville, that's fine. East Coast Gridiron, you were always welcome to come in here and talk about anything, sir. Yeah, I love both of you guys. Anybody else? Yeah, we're just keeping it one person talking at a time. As long as we can maintain that, then we'll have a good time.
East Coast
Well, and I
gridiron's
know-
cool, dude.
I love East Coast Gridiron. I love Dave Brown too. They're both super
Yeah,
cool.
oh,
Dave
yeah.
Brown.
Can I ask a question, Traveling Pools?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Is it okay when Slim Shady talks about how good Miami is that I talk over him? Is that okay?
Hey, we're not talking about West Virginia. What's up, Dave Brown?
Now, do you want the big shocker of the day there, Fools?
What's that?
Hey.
How about Oregon struggling with something called Idaho?
Yeah.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey.
Is that you, Colby?
I don't care.
Colby,
You
I
talk
didn't
shit
show
about
nothing.
all of them, so I'm
Yeah,
going.
Colby,
I
if that's
didn't
you,
show
show me your face, man. Show me your face, and I'll bring you on. But I ain't bringing you on for that. Not
What
a
up,
chance.
Dave?
Come on, Colby. You got to show me your face. That ain't your face, Colby. Come on.
Let it see you.
He doesn't want to see your
All right. There we go. All right. What's up, Colby? How you doing?
See
He's
you.
probably doing OnlyFans. He's probably doing OnlyFans right now and was afraid to show anything.
No, my
There
damn
goes Joey
my damn
again, off
breaker
the rail.
my damn breaker tripped, and now my laptop don't remember my password. So I tried to get on the phone with Xfinity to reset my password, and God knows how it took fucking forever. So I just hopped on my phone.
I got you. Good to see you, Colby.
Did you bring him in here just to whine?
Yeah, probably so. Damn Georgia fans. What's up, Roll Tide 99? So, Dave Brown, we just got you in here. Let me ask you a quick question. Did you watch Louisville?
Of course. I had that, but I could only get it on my laptop. I had West Virginia on the big screen. Joey would at least be proud of me because I couldn't believe
Well-
I got to, I only get 2 channels over the air. I don't have cable or anything. And I picked up that West Virginia Penn State game. I'm sorry, Joey.
Yeah, Penn State's freaking good, man. They are
First
good.
half wasn't the first half pretty tight?
It was.
Yeah, the first half was pretty good, but
Right.
after that rain delay, West Virginia was washed up, man. After that rain delay, so
Well,
better
and
team
we,
won. There's no excuses. Listen, I ain't making no excuses for a weather delay, rain delay, or not having any food at halftime. Whatever excuses that people are making, I'm not going to make those excuses. The better team won today. Penn State rocked our friggin' world. They kicked our ass. So hey, better luck to us in the Big 12, but the Big 10 won today.
yeah, and that was another game we talked about. And not to shit on West Virginia, but that game went about like I thought it would. I thought West Virginia would put up a hell of a fight. But I thought Penn State was just too deep in the end. They're too much talent top to bottom compared to West Virginia.
Yeah, I predicted the game to go. I said the final score would be 27-24, 27-21, somewhere in that area in favor of Penn State because I picked Penn State to win. But man, I never expected this. Penn State was just dominant. They were really good. So, yeah. And just like Miami was really dominant to Florida. Dave Brown, you want to talk about Louisville?
It wouldn't hurt my feelings. I mean, it's still not completely confident, and I won't have that kind of confidence until we get past Georgia Tech, if we get past them. They scare me just as much as what I saw out of Miami today scares me. What I saw out of Notre Dame tonight scares me because we'll get 3 of them in within 6 weeks, I think. The
Good
third
Lord.
week, Georgia Tech, and then Notre Dame the 4th week, and then Miami like a month later. So great schedule.
Hey, Traveling, are you going to be on for a while? I'm going to try to get my Wi-Fi sorted out so I can hop on the laptop.
Yeah, we'll be on for a little while longer. Yeah, it'd be cool if you did hop on your laptop.
All right, sounds good.
All right, cool.
New quarterback, 4 touchdowns in the first half, only 230-something yards, but the ground attack is what surprised me. I didn't know if we would have good enough runners. Obviously, the receivers are there. We had 15 different players caught a pass today or more. That's a lot of receivers in the action, if you will.
Well, that's pretty good. Oh, well,
Again,
that's
we're playing
really
a
good.
Austin T. I mean, a very small school, an old Ohio
Right.
Valley Conference thing. But
Yeah, Penn State was playing something called West Virginia today, and they had like 30 different receivers catching passes. They were just going up in the stands and pulling fans down and letting them play for them. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah, all right, so we're gonna play
Yeah.
a drinking game here. Every time Joey says Penn State, you have to take a drink. Okay.
If he says West Virginia, he's got to take it.
I'm already working on drunk. That might not be a good idea.
So, yeah, if Joey says West Virginia, he's got to drink a glass of twisted tea. If I say Penn State, y'all got to take a drink of beer. Is that what it is?
a Miller Lite
Slim,
tonight.
if whatever Joey says, Slim, just don't take a drink, no matter what.
And to me, I say it's good to see traveling Joey, Mr. Duggar, and is that Gutter over there?
Yeah, that's my new logo. What do you think of that, Dave?
Okay. Hey.
I like it, Ghost. And yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Dave, I don't know if you ever met Slim. Slim and Dave are both really good friends of mine. Slim, Dave Brown, Slim, both super cool.
I have met Mr. Dave. I'm subscribed to Mr. Dave.
The rest
I
of us are
appreciate
not
that.
good friends of TF's. Just
I believe he's a Tampa fan with the Buccaneer logo there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
I'm also, much like yourself, a big bourbon fan.
Oh, there you go. That's the most important thing in the fall season or in the spring, summer, winter.
No, I miss a lot of your streams like fools because they tend to be late hours, and I tend to get up very early hours to go to work.
Yeah, you
said the four-letter word.
It worked.
I'm going to point something out. Sergeant Tom says this in the chat, and this is true. I know this for a fact. Rain delay in football unacceptable. Lightning, yes. Rain, no. When I played, we played in any weather, start to finish. Who the hell canceled the game because of rain? Nobody canceled the game because of rain, did they?
I love rain. First time we ever beat Florida State was in a very heavy downpour.
Yeah, I was hoping for that today against Penn State. When they said that there was going to be some rain in the area, I was
Damn it,
hoping
Joey said Penn State. Everybody drink.
Golf. Here we go. Taking our drink. Here we go. Thanks, Joey.
God damn, I forgot already. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, today when we were going to play Texas A&M today, I was like, we've got to. I want some rain so we can just enforce our running power on them and just run the ball and not to worry about the Texas A&M quarterback Drew Aller throwing the ball down the field. So, how's that? Don't you dare cut that out as a short and put that up there as Joey Foster's a dumbass.
Joey Foster thinks he played Texas A&M Saturday.
Yeah,
Joey Foster really losing it today.
Yeah, I can see it now. Joey Foster says he played Texas A&M Saturday and Drew Aller threw it over his head.
We're going to use the 25th Amendment on him too.
Yeah.
Well, you get half credit. You might have got the team wrong, but you got the quarterback right, so you at least get half credit.
Well, no, I'm not gonna say the name of the team. I'm not gonna do that.
What team?
I can't. That team.
That one.
Okay,
Good
Slim.
answer. Good answer.
Hey, it's like how to piss a woman off, right?
No, I was just testing you, sir. That's all. And you passed it with flying colors.
Exactly. It's not my first rodeo,
So-
is it?
I just noticed the Alabama score was 63-0, and my score was 62-0. We both beat Ohio Valley Conference teams. They beat Western Kentucky by a similar score. Does that mean we're as good as Alabama?
Exactly. You're on par with Alabama right there.
Hey, man. By the transitive property.
1 point difference.
Texas won 69-3.
That's what I've been trying to do all night.
They brought out Archie Manning on them.
Did you see what Arkansas did to Arkansas Pine Bluff?
No, talk
No.
about it.
70-0.
Oh wow, that's big.
And that's my old boy Bobby Petrino down there, I think, running that offense.
Yeah, he is, unfortunately.
Damn good offense. And people are talking about Petrino again here after this victory we had. You know, just offensive was out fairly
Dave
outstanding.
Brown, y'all already made that mistake twice. Please don't make it a third time.
No, he ain't coming back.
You know, we all when we all lose, like as football fans, when your team loses, you start thinking to yourself, "Oh my God, we're down, we're out, we're not coming back. What are we going to do?" You know, you have a bad season, you're like, "Oh shit," you know, we're never coming back from this. But I can remember back years ago when West Virginia just went for so long without beating Penn State, and then you know we just
Everybody
beat the
drank.
shit out. Oh my God, damn it!
Sweet Jesus, Joey. All right, here we go. Let the pop it in. Here you go, right here. I actually had to get this. I was planning on not doing this, but just because Joey's here.
I heard it. I heard
Here we
it.
I swear to
believe
God, Jesus. Anyway, yeah, never
this
mind
isn't
now.
just
I'm
for
not-
the people
I'm
on
not-
panel. This
I'm
is
not
you
even gonna
people in
talk.
chat too. So
I'm not even going to talk anymore because I can't
yes,
even talk
I'm
without
calling
saying
you
the
people,
name of
you
that.
people.
I can't even talk without saying that name up north that we shall not mention.
Who'd y'all play again today, Joey?
Don't say it.
That was Texas A&M. Texas A&M said we played today, and Drew Aller threw it over our head.
I've got the Kentucky Wildcats playing Southern Miss now on my other screen.
We lost to them too, probably.
They're actually beating them 24-0 at the half or
Well,
third quarter.
Mr. Duggar, if it makes you feel better, I'm optimistic about A&M going forward. Like, I don't think this season is the season, but to give you a little nugget to hold on to, 3 coaches ever have won 9 games or more at Duke. Mike Elko and Steve Spurrier are 2 of them.
No.
Can I say something?
No.
We're talking about me
It's
talking
strong.
about them boys up north. Slim Shady Canes just mentioned the word Duke. In football, we're talking about football. He mentioned Duke. So,
Well, yeah. But, I mean, listen, that's an accomplishment to win 9 games or more at Duke. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah.
But still,
Well, yeah.
Jimbo's still getting paid, and he's still fired. That's cool. I get it.
Hey, Slim.
Finally, they mixed it up and give
Yes,
us
sir.
a shot to do something different, you know. But what he was doing wasn't working.
9 games at Duke is pretty impressive. But who won 10 games at Vanderbilt for 3 years in a row?
James Franklin.
Where's he coach at?
In that state right above yours. But
Hey,
see,
come on,
here's the
Slim.
thing, though. I can say it because it was the stipulation was if you say the team, not me.
Hey, Mrs.
You gotta-
Mac.
you gotta
Mrs.
love
Mac
it.
just gifted out a membership there to the Traveling Fools channel there, which thank you so much, Mrs. Mac. And she says, finally, a damn Alabama fan got it. Or now a damn Roll Tide 99 coming in there with the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Mrs. Mac. I do appreciate that. That is awesome. Here,
Mrs.
I
Mac.
like playing this for you.
Agriculture.
I love that little guy. Thank you so much, Mrs. Mac. Thank
I
you
love
so
that
much.
bird.
Always appreciate you.
That
What's up, Tails?
legitimately may be the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, wait, I got
This
something.
is
Hey,
so
Slim, I
good.
got something funny for you. Hang on, let me show this. But let me say, Tales Told in the Dark. Good to see you in here. As always, I know you're probably the farthest thing from anybody who would want to watch football streams. but I do appreciate you coming in and, hang out if you want to. But yeah, I do appreciate you coming in here, girl, and love all your content. You know that. Good to see you. So, Slim, check this out. Do you remember when this happened? This is awesome.
Who got hurt while out on a hike. You can see there that she's being airlifted, but Sky Fox is showing that she is spinning around and around. She had quite the bumpy ride. She was placed in that basket, hoisted up in the rescue helicopter, but she ended up spinning there, unfortunately, for quite some time. Out of control, spinning around for several minutes. We're told the woman is 74 years old and got hurt while out on the trail. It's not exactly clear how or how serious those injuries that she sustained on the trail were. But we're trying to figure out if she sustained additional injuries while on this rescue, spinning out of control. And what a...
She's a friggin' astronaut now. 74-year-old astronaut.
Do you think there's a little vomit inside that case or what?
I think her brains were coming out of her ears when they opened up that body bag.
I hope she blew chunks on all of them when she got in that helicopter.
Me too. And shit.
Oh my God, that's insanity.
That is amazing.
Dude, she was cutting some G's at one point.
Now, here's my thing, though.
Stop it.
I might actually think that was kind of cool.
I'll be right back, guys.
I would have loved to have seen an interview of her after it. We should look. We
She
should
was
do a
so
follow-up.
busy.
Surely there's got to be information. How is she? Did she come out permanently cross-eyed or?
Her eyes are still going around.
I don't know.
Yeah, she looks like that. What was that movie, Billy Madison or Big Daddy or whatever the hell it was? What was the damn the one where Steve Buscemi's got the cross eyes, and he gives him like the Ferrari or Lambo at the end. He crashes it into a tree.
Yeah,
like that.
Dude, that lady was legitimately dizzy for a year after that.
Oh my God, dude! I don't even know that. She definitely wasn't going to stand and walk a line.
No.
It was all over an ankle injury. I would have crawled through scorpions rather than had that happen to me.
No,
Even if she had to walk the line, and failed, she could have just hired Mr. Duggar, attorney at law.
Hey, what's the furthest you was ever tossed by a merry-go-round? We had some really good ones. You'd lose your hand, you'd slip.
Oh, you're talking about not a merry-go-round, but the old school things. What were they called? Where you would run and get them going? Yeah, I mean, it was a merry-go-round. Well, but not like you. Yeah, but not like you think about it. Like for the younger people.
The animal. This had a hard steel bar.
Yeah.
No, it's
and the
still
bottom
called a
was
merry-go-round.
corrugated, and it would burn you in Texas. But it would
break
you
your
off like
teeth
a
off.
flapjack coming off the side of a skillet.
Yeah, you'd have that one person that keeps slinging that thing, getting going faster, faster, but not like some merry-go-round at like the mall or some shit like that with the pretty horses. Oh no, this is this rusty ass thing with toenails and hanging off of it and flying off of it.
Yeah,
well, Mr. Duggar, I'm sure in Texas they made them out of diamond plates, so of course you'd fry an egg on it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what they was making it out of. But
that's all right.
They paint it red or something, but it still
With
lights you up.
With some lead-based paint, of course.
Of course,
it's weird because we all learned not to lay down on it, and there were certain things you just learned. We didn't need caution tape put all the way around
that's
it.
how you weeded out the stupid. You know what I mean?
It did.
Okay, I could say probably. Go ahead, son. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask Mr. Duggar if they ever did the thing where they wrapped a chain around it and hooked it to a truck, and had the truck drive off and got it spinning.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh. Wow, that would have been.
Yeah, Bulldog JC. What's up? He says a carousel. Yeah, I guess that would be more of a carousel, but I was.
Right.
But so, yeah, there's only like a few things you ever did like growing up. You only stuck. I knew society was doomed when people were actually buying those little plastic caps, that they would put in the outlets so that their young children wouldn't get shocked. And that's when society went downhill. Because there was only one time you stuck the butter knife into the outlet or the fork. You did that once. There was only one time growing up in South Miami where you just thought, oh, it's going to be a good idea to go slide down this metal slide in the end of July, August, like, oh, that's going to work out great. This thing's not going to be 190 degrees. You only do those things once.
Or put your tongue on that flagpole when it's 17 below.
Or grab a
You only
soldering
do it
iron without making sure it's not plugged in.
That's
there's
right.
a
to
few
your
things
point,
do.
Fools, to your point, my sister is a complete moron. But even she only stuck a metal hair barrette in a light socket one time.
One time, right?
One time.
Exactly.
You do this shit once.
Can you imagine that surprised look on her face?
Yeah. Next thing you know, they're wearing capri pants with a fidget spinner.
I had a friend that they had two great big Doberman pinchers, and one of them decided that out of nowhere, never pissed in the house before, he decided to
Now, is this
pee
your friend or
on
the dog?
the dog.
Okay.
Decided it was going to pee on the plug-in the bathroom, and he never would go down to the bathroom again. He literally would not go near the bathroom again. He was done. That was it. But he learned his lesson after peeing on that plug-in. We got him good.
Now, we're still talking about the friend, right? Not the dog.
The dog. The dog
dog.
learned to never pee on the plug-in again.
All right, there you go. I peed I peed on an electric fence one time, and one time I peed on an electric fence, and that was it. You didn't have to. What's up, Kazoom? How you doing, brother?
Hey, pretty good
honest,
here. How you doing?
Doing well, Kazoom. Doing well. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you
to
too.
be honest, we did see who could hold on to the electric fence longest. That was a game we played.
My boys did that.
Yeah.
And my oldest one actually got the youngest one to pee on the fence.
Oh, Lord.
And then called him a pussy after, of course, Matthew laid down, started crying and everything else, and was all bummed. And Sean had to tell him what a wussy he was, and he wasn't never going to be a boy. And oh God, he told him all kinds of strange shit.
Yes, people. That is how people transitioned in the 80s.
That's exactly what I said that today. I said that today about something. I was like, listen.
Hey, we did that shit in the 90s too, sir.
and the United States was much more successful back in the 80s and the 90s and the 70s and stuff. It's going down now. But anyway, I wanted to break in for a second because I just wanted to tell essentially Sadie's games. Penn State.
All right, Kazoom, every time Joey says Penn State, we have to take a drink because he just keeps saying that because they kicked his ass tonight. So
no, I'd have alcohol poisoning. So
Okay, well then you're
not allowed to either.
You get to pass.
Hey, I'm fine. I'm hoping Joey doesn't more if I'm just being honest. Give me an excuse.
He's slowing drinking down a lot, actually.
You're hoping I what?
He's slowing down drinking a lot.
Who, me? No.
No, Joey.
Oh, I thought you were saying me. I said, don't you dare.
How long have we been live? I've had like 8 since we've been live. How long have we been live?
All right, well, okay, so what do we have to do if Joey says Jerry Sandusky?
You have to,
Joey will never say that. So
you have to give yourself a rusty fish hook.
Please no.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, ouch! Bad jokes, you gotta love them. Bad jokes, can't get enough.
Let me tell you the worst thing. The worst thing, though. Do you remember? I think I told you about this, TF, a couple of years ago. There was a Pennsylvania or a Penn State professor that was caught screwing his dog behind the public restroom of a park right there in Penn State.
Yeah,
say the name again. Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, I think he said Penn State again twice. So think again.
God, I didn't even think about that. I mean, there was a. Oh God.
All right, give us a chance to burp before you speak again, please. This is getting rough over here. Let me ask Kazoom a question. Kazoom, what's up, brother? Kazoom, have you ever been like a college football fan or anything like that? I mean, do you have a team that you prefer for any
Negative.
reason?
No, I'm just not much of a follower of sports.
So if you ever wanted to be a college football fan, why is it Miami, and why do you think that is the team that you should root for? So we're just going to go ahead and throw that out there. So you are now a Miami fan. So since you don't have another team, we're just making you a.
Well, I mean, if I was to be one, I'd go with a local and be for like the Seahawks and the Mariners and that sort of thing. So
Well, the Seahawks are an NFL team, so I'm guessing that would make him a Washington fan. He'd be a Husky.
yeah, Huskies. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that figures too. You like those Huskies, don't you? No, I'm kidding. Damn
Can
it.
I ask him about what he wrote? What is a rusty butt wipe in reference to?
Certainly doesn't.
As people were talking about rusty implements, so I just decided to say a rusty butt wipe for no reason. It was just to be weird. So
I said if Joey said Sandusky, everybody has to give themselves a rusty fish hook.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was it. Yes.
So Slim Shady, you just stereotyped him and said he had to be a Washington fan. He could be a Wazoo fan. He could have been a Washington State fan too.
I mean, it's not likely, but he could be an Oregon Beaver fan. Go Beavers.
Yeah, that's right. Ducks, Oregon State.
Well,
Oregon State.
I mean, little known secret, I am as well a fan of the Beaver.
There you have it. And thank God there's no, male names out there.
Oh, there are. Listen, I was hoping beyond hope that I could get a South Carolina Gamecock bowl game against the Oregon State Beavers, because I was going to help Pete live stream that video, and innuendos would have abound.
The Cocks versus the Beavers. Oh my God.
Yeah, because we had a real good time with the USC Trojans versus the Oregon State Beavers. The Trojan offense had a hell of a time penetrating the Beaver defense.
I bet they did. That's funny as hell.
Oh boy,
that's funny. Okay, that was a class. It'll be.
If anybody doesn't know, my friend Kazoom here, he does a. You do like voice narrations for and voiceovers for some pretty large channels, which is actually super cool. So, this is actually like a pretty. It's always better to be rich than famous, is what I always heard. So this is one of those under the radar kind of people that does a whole lot of really cool stuff, and yeah, man, it's super cool. And Kazoom, everybody should go over there and sub him up.
Already.
Is he rich? Is he rich or famous? Which one is he?
Well,
neither really, but I guess in YouTube circles I might be famous for just doing the voice work. So, because that channel has like 5 million subscribers. So,
yeah.
Wow.
So a little bit.
Right, he gets big views on that.
That's not.
That's super cool. Kazoom always loved having y'all, man. That's all he's.
It's not a Penn State channel, is it?
No, it's not a Penn State channel. Don't ask Joey.
Kazoom.
It's a criminal. It's a criminal psychology channel.
Well, congratulations. That's
they
amazing,
go into
man.
they do a lot of the police interrogations, and then they go into the reason why the police are doing this or that. So it's yeah.
It's interesting. And Kazoom, you're always more than welcome to drop those links in there anytime you ever want to. You know that, brother. But I'm
right on.
Much thinking that, this is a late night pop-up stream, and there really ain't that many people watching. We're just here for fun. So it's really not going to, feel free to drop your link to the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all as well.
This is just for fun right here.
Well, cool, man. That's when you got something interesting to do that makes you use your brain. That's fun, And,
well, I mean, like
you recognize where your work is also really self-gratifying, and I give you golf claps, young man. Good job.
Well, I wondered the people that they get to do that, because I'm a truck driver, so I spend just a lot of time just listening to crap. And I've gotten into listening to, there's several channels that have got like 3, 4, 5 hour history documentaries. And I'll sit there and listen to that. And some of them got some pretty cool narrators to them.
Now, Slim, you got to let me do something. And I don't care if we set this up to plug into your phone or what we're doing. But God damn it, resend me. I know I already have your address or whatever, but send me your address because I got to send you a microphone or something. Because whatever that new headset is, it's got like this crackle, 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 crackle. We got to fix that.
Well, actually, I'm not even using my headset. I'm using my earbuds.
Now that sound,
so
that
fun.
kind of crackling is usually not from the actual microphone. It's from the internet connection. So, and you find that more often on a wireless internet connection than a wired one. So if you go wired, you probably have that problem less. But that sound is not of the microphone failing or the computer failing to connect to the microphone. That sound is usually internet related.
Yeah, mine did that, fools. Remember?
Well, and to his point, I am on my phone on the Wi-Fi.
There you go.
Okay.
That probably makes sense then.
Yep. I think Alice had that same price. So Phil's, you may recall Alice, a friend of Stormy's and Marissa's.
Who the fuck is Alice?
Oh my
Alice.
God.
Alice was somebody.
That always makes me think of that song, you know, Alice. Who the fuck is Alice? And you know,
Alice Cooper.
A great book.
Right.
Great book. Go Ask Alice. Go Ask Alice is a great book. If anybody ever read that.
when she's 10
I
feet
doubt if you did.
tall.
I doubt if you
Go
did.
ask
but
Alice.
it
That's
was a good book.
from White Rabbit.
Yeah, that's why I said
Yeah.
when she's 10 feet tall, surrealistic pillow right there, Jefferson Airplane. Oh, yeah.
1967, yeah.
I'm trying to remember the name of the singer for that band.
Oh,
Grace Slick.
yeah, Grace
Grace Slick.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, great.
She's 86
I was trying to remember
years
because the way I usually remember her name is by thinking first of Grace Jones, and then I think of Grace Slick.
Grace
They
Jones
were
was
both kind of
well,
sexy in their times.
statutory.
It's hard to. How old you say Grace Slick was? 86.
I believe so. You can double check me, but
Wow.
I mean, yeah, you know, when she hit the big time, she was already 30 years old in 67.
Yeah, that's true. You gotta look at somebody like Bob Dylan. How old's Bob Dylan? Bob Dylan's got to be
Oh.
what?
Who knows?
Oh my!
Anybody on a computer look that up or
I'm
BB
gonna-
in the comment section?
I'm guessing 82 is my guess.
Nah, shit. I bet Bob Dylan's got to be. I mean, him and Clint Eastwood have to be
He's 83.
83.
1 year off. Used to study, you know, I mean, to make note of these things. You know, it's very unusual to have
I'll tell you.
anybody in rock and roll that was born in the 30s. Most all rockers were born in the 40s.
And Grace Slick is 84.
Look at this.
84. So I was a couple
Look,
of
look
years off
at
on that.
tell me B
How old
Bean's
is,
not like the best mod in the
39.
world. Like, look at this. I was like, B Bean, how old are these people? B Bean's already coming in. Grace Slick, born 1939, age 84 years old in Highland Park, Illinois.
How about
Do
Tracy
you want me to
Chapman?
completely
Anybody remember
ruin?
Tracy Chapman?
You're going to completely ruin your thoughts of B Bean there, fools.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. I like B Bean, but
He's a Gator fan.
So just a random thing. Grace Jones is 76.
Didn't
So
think
how
she
old
was
is
quite that
Tracy
old.
Chapman?
Thunderdome girl.
Yeah. And she had some music as well.
Yeah.
She did.
Singer. Fairly recall it, but early 80s or something.
so Bob Dylan is 83 as well. Wow, look at that. 83 years old. Bob Dylan, 83 years old. The poet of the 20th century possibly could be and reign still as the poet of the 21st century, I would say as well, but we'll see.
Isn't William Shatner like 90 now?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah, he was
about
like-
as well as Chuck Norris does.
I've
Yeah,
watched
William
him go-
Shatner was the oldest person to ever go to space. He went to space at what, 86 years old or some bullshit like that.
about 4 years ago. I saw it
Yeah.
when he landed. Saw it when he
Yeah.
landed. Might have watched
Mhm.
the takeoff too.
So I looked up Tracy Chapman. She's about 60 years old.
Yeah,
Remember
B Bean's
that
got it all
song,
ready. Tracy
Fast
Chapman,
Cars?
born in 1964, age 60, Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you, B Bean. You are awesome.
We love it.
I'm older.
And here's William Shatner. William Shatner, born March 22nd, 1931, age 93.
Imagine, if you will. I'm
Wow.
So my
3 years old.
It's only logical.
My youngest son is at a Timbers soccer game right now, and the entire stadium is screaming "Fuck Seattle" at the top of their lungs. He sent me a video. It's hilarious. Anyways, he said they've been doing it all night long. He said it's the craziest set of fans he's ever seen in his life. I
All
guess
right,
he's only been to.
B Bean, look up when Gutter's Pub was born. Let's see when how old she is.
Shut
Is
the
she,
fuck up.
Steve Bob, baby.
Look, Gutters Pub was born in 1989.
ooh,
Wow.
Doesn't that put us
Thank you
at?
for knowing
Doesn't
that.
that put us
Yeah.
at? Wait. Doesn't that put us at 39? Maybe, or were you born in
think it-
1990? I'm not exactly sure.
He turns 35 this year.
Yeah.
I'm-
See, Kazoom, we figured out this model. We're all 39.
We're all 39.
So that's,
everybody.
what year would that make us have to be? BB, where you at? How
I'll
old
take
would
your
I have to
card.
be?
I'm
Traveling
42.
born in this
You're
year,
30.
and I'm 39.
Well, and once we get too old, like to like even come close, like we used to be 29, and then people would like about spit out their drink when I'd say it, so I had to change it to like 39. So once it gets to where they're spitting out their drink when I say 39, I think we should change it up to like 69, and they'll be like, "Wow, you look really good for your age."
Well, look at
So,
this. BB and Gutters right here. BB's coming in. Gutters Pub, born April 2000 in heaven.
Heaven sent.
Thank
Did
you,
it hurt
BB.
when you
Love you,
TF,
BB.
you got somebody backstage.
I see it.
You got
I got
somebody.
it.
Okay.
I'm on it.
He's on that.
And we got a UGA fan coming in here, Sergeant Tom Bales. I wonder if the connection is actually working tonight.
Heaven sent, held away.
Are you with us, Sergeant Tom Bales? How are you doing? All right.
TF, you've been on top of things all night long. I just like to know something.
What's
Are you
that?
gonna be on top of Ben's stream later on or something? Like,
This is Mr.
Not a
President.
chance, sir.
I'm not even going.
Not a chance, sir. I'm just, I'm high on life.
Yes.
Top.
Say something there.
Just what?
Tom's on a
Hello,
delay.
Tom.
Tom's on
Yeah,
a
yeah.
delay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is.
Delay.
This is
That's how they
classic
do
Tom.
things down in the South.
He's in the bunker.
Yeah.
I've got everything
Let's see.
hooked up as it should be.
All right, Tom, when you hear me, I'm going to send you the link through your email. I want you to close everything out on your computer. Click the link in your email and come back on. Okay? I'm going to email you the link. I want you to close Facebook. I want you to close every possible thing that you have on your computer. Go to your email, click that link, and come back on. Let's try that.
Yeah.
Okay?
You can do it.
You can do it.
I love that show.
Poor old Sergeant Tom. I mailed him a hat probably 5 months ago. He hasn't got that damn hat yet. And
Sure
so he was asking me that he emailed me tonight. He's like, I've never got that hat. Well, hell, I forgot about it. Well, it hasn't even been 5 months ago. I guess it's probably been 2 months
Will
ago,
do.
though. And so,
Sounds-
yeah,
Will do,
we'll do. Yeah, we'll do, Tom.
Sounds like it's old hat.
Yeah, it is.
So
I
he's
see what
never
you did
got this hat. So Tom messaged me back after I told him, Tom, I mailed that thing out, months ago. I don't know where the hell it is. And he told me, he said, I mailed a letter to somebody, Big BC Live, I think he said. He said, I mailed a letter to them, and it took 5 months to get to him. Now, I don't know where the hell Tom lives, and it takes so long to get the friggin' mail. But, I mean,
He lives in
like,
Athens. He lives in, well, I'm not going to say where he lives, but he lives in, yeah, Rome, over there in Rome, somewhere like that.
Yeah, he's in Athens.
Well,
Yeah.
they've got dirt roads and it rains a lot.
Yeah.
Dirt roads and it rains a lot.
Hell, I thought he lived I figured maybe he was way up there in the remote part of Alaska or something when he hadn't got this hat, because he sent me the email address and I just copied and pasted it. I didn't even look where he lived. I just copied and pasted it and mailed the damn hat, you know.
He's
I
like
have no
he's
idea
like
what the hell
chucking
this thing
out
was
carrier pigeons and stuff.
Yeah. Damn, I tell you what, I thought I had bad internet before. Remember when I used to have bad internet?
Well, Tom's is I don't necessarily think it's his internet. He tries to go through YouTube. I think like he'll go through Facebook to get to YouTube somehow or something. So he ends up going like down to all these different lines and having all these different things. And I think what it is the audio he's listening to is audio coming from like somewhere else. And I don't stream this on Facebook, but it's always Facebook's mentioned for some reason. I'm not sure. But I think he's listening to the audio through Bluetooth from somewhere else, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying, Kazoom? You could see that like a 10-second, 8-second delay. Somebody's on Bluetooth listening to YouTube on their Bluetooth, and they think
I don't know about a 10-second delay, but there's enough of a delay, like 2 or 3 seconds. So
depending on your internet, 7 or 8, and that makes about sense with where he's always at. You know what I mean?
Well, I was just talking about when you add Bluetooth into the picture, it can add that much more.
Oh yeah. So
that's what I was saying. So
right. So we're pinpointing about 8 seconds, 9 seconds, which is exactly what we just saw. You know,
unless he's still on dial-up internet, then somebody could have picked up the phone and knocked him off.
If you had dial-up internet, you wouldn't even be able to go to this site. There's just no way. It wouldn't even be feasible.
Remember the party lines?
The best of dial-ups, it would still be non-feasible.
You're like, I'm gonna get on my AOL Messenger and
it sounded like Joey was on dial-up about 10 minutes ago.
Like, yeah. Do you remember? Like back a long time ago, when you pick up the phone, you could hear your neighbor talking to their friend.
Party line.
The party line.
Yeah. The party line. That's what I was saying. The party line. Y'all remember the party lines? It's like crazy.
That's how you always found out when Mrs. Smith was pregnant with Bailey.
Yeah. What?
That's so wrong. Because you would pick up the phone, wait, try to call your little girlfriend or something like that, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. You're thinking like, and you pick the phone up and it's like you hear the person next door's on the phone talking to their, and you're like, ooh. Yeah. They're like, did somebody just pick up?
And it's really bad if they're having phone sex and you have to listen to it.
There are some places, like when it comes to these landlines, you could be blocks away from someone, and if you kind of tapped into the phone lines, you could access the phone line from someone that's like 4 blocks away.
Right, that's what we're talking about. Party line.
So well, this isn't an official party line. This is where someone hacks, and
okay.
you can hack yourself 4 blocks away and use their phone.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, Dylan, I see you in the back room, Dylan. Can you back the phone away from your face a little bit? Because it's like all I can see is your glasses.
Damn it.
Okay.
When cordless phones came out, we had baby monitors then, and one of my friends and I were talking on the telephone, and pretty soon her neighbor came and knocked on the door and said, "Yeah, I think I'm listening to you and your friend through my baby monitor." And she was listening to our phone conversation through her baby monitor.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, that's trippy.
Yeah, the whole baby. Yeah, you could hear like your neighbors on baby monitors, everybody on the same frequencies.
They had almost no security on that shit.
No.
It would never pass today.
No, not at all. You could go to flea markets and buy handheld walkie talkies that you could just mix and match. It didn't matter.
Yeah, I was about to say, there was no security back then. I mean, it was all. Hopefully, you're not on the same frequency as somebody close enough to you.
Yep.
Times sure have changed.
Not really. People just went from talking tough on CB radios to talking tough on internet accounts.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. There's definitely some truth to that.
Oh,
Yeah, but it used to be
I
they drove
remember
by in
saying
trucks
so
and
much shit on CB radio. Yeah.
those are
Oh,
fun. Yeah, people getting pissed off on CB.
dude, literally 3 or 4 years ago, somebody called my boss because I got a governor sit on my truck, so I can only go so fast. And you always get that one guy who you're going 1 mile an hour faster than him. And this dude behind me apparently wasn't going fast enough, so he started, huffing, puffing, and cussing, and got the name off the side of my truck and called my boss. My boss was like, "What do you want me to do about it?"
Slim, I did the same. It was Friday. So last night, yeah, I picked Mrs. Phil's up from work. We're coming back, and I'm cruising along, and we're going, and we're not in a hurry. The speed limit is 55. I was probably going 53, 54, just cruising along. I'm not a slow driver. You've driven with me. I'm just cruising along at a normal speed. We come up to this place in a passing lane. So I get to the right, it's a double laned road. We're cruising along up through there. I maintain my speed right at the speed limit, not really giving a damn. I ain't in no hurries. My life's good. I'm just cruising along. Coming into the passing lane, there's this dude in this freaking F-150, like right on my fucking ass. And I'm, okay, well, maybe he come up on me. So I sped up a little bit, like give him a little space. And he's right on my ass. And you know Mrs. Fools. She, is like, worries about everything. She's like, you're crazy. And I'm like, all right. So we go about another, eighth of a mile, maybe. And I'm like, I told her, I said, put your seatbelt on. She's like, what? I'm like, well, you should be wearing it anyway. But so I made her put her, everybody make sure you wear your seatbelts at all time. That is the law. So I told her, I was like, make sure you put your seatbelt on. She said, why? So I put her seatbelt on. I'm like, hold on. I brake checked the motherfucker, I mean, just just hammered down on him. She's like, oh my God. Well, then I speed up. Now we're back, it's a 1-lane road at this point. I'm going down each one lane, coming one lane going. So then I just slowed down to 20 and kept pointing out of them. And that's the best thing to do. You roll your window down and you just keep pointing at him in the fucking side view mirror. Just this dude was blowing his horn, weaving back and forth, fucking screaming and yelling. Like, I bet he went home and beat his wife. He was that mad. It was absolutely horrible. But
I have a story like that.
Wearing a seatbelt. Did you say we're going to have to wear a seatbelt? Ain't that kind of communist these days to make us wear a seatbelt?
Any attempt to restrict drinking and driving here is viewed by some as downright undemocratic.
It's kind of getting communist when a fella can't put in a hard day's work, put in 11, 12 hours a day, and then get in your truck and at least drink 1 or 2 beers.
They're making it laws where you can't drink when you want to. You have to wear a seatbelt when you're driving. And pretty soon we're going to be a communist country.
I actually completely agree with that. Every bit of it. I told a state trooper that one time that pulled me over for not wearing my seat belt because the same state trooper had pulled me over 4 other times and given me 4 other seatbelt tickets. And I told him, I said, frankly, what right do you have to pass a law that I have to do something to protect myself?
I got a seatbelt ticket in South Carolina one time going through a road check, leaving a bluegrass festival. And I go to this thing. I'm coming up to it, and everybody's like, put your seatbelt on. I'm like, I don't need to put a seatbelt on. This doesn't fucking matter. There's people in front of me, but they're on motorcycles. And it was kind of a biker thing, too. And stuff. And I'm like, there's nobody wearing, they don't even have helmets on. I'm like, Jesus Christ, they wrote me a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt. And I even asked the cop, I'm like, there's people on motorcycles with no helmets. And I'm getting a seatbelt ticket. They're like, that's the law. I'm like, God, this is insane. I'm sure that's changed by now. This was, 20 years ago. But
you told that story. I had one like that. I had and this is why you never do this with a Dodge Charger, boys and girls. I had a Dodge Charger on the 240 loop around Memphis, just riding my bumper. I was in my pickup, not my work truck. And after he wouldn't back off, I just turned my cruise off and just let it coast down. And it got down to, 23, 20 miles an hour, something like that. And he still wouldn't back off. So I just locked him up. And as soon as I locked him up and I look up in my rearview mirror, he's hitting his rollers. It was an unmarked car.
What's a moving bet that drives
Rollers.
men?
So you're speaking of a police car then.
Oh yeah, that was not a pleasant conversation.
All right.
What the hell was that? Like something was like
I got
popped
pulled
up.
over in Enter, South Carolina for doing 56 and a 55. The cop asked me, how much money you got? And I said, $35. He said, it's $35 fine. He put it in his pocket, told me to go away. Unbelievable. $35 fine. Thank God he didn't know I had another 6,000 in my back pocket. They didn't know that.
Hey, Dave Brown.
Yeah.
When do y'all play Penn State?
God damn
Oh, geez. After sometime after this break, maybe never, but I'm drinking now.
Now I think you're doing it on purpose.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
need to drink.
Yeah. Say it again, Gutters, just like that, with the southern twang. I like that.
Y'all need to drink.
I like the
Y'all
fact
need
that people from the Northwest can actually sound like rednecks as well. I really like that. That's a super cool thing.
Yeah, but what's not cool is when they call soda pop. That annoys the piss out of me.
There you go. Tom
All right,
knows I love
one at a
bourbon.
time, everybody. One
Cheers.
at a time. Let's keep it one at a time talking. That makes it so much more easy on the ears. Sorry, I just like.
I heard bourbon.
Well, now nobody knows which one at a time to go.
That's probably a good thing. Maybe like 2 seconds of silence would be like, pick and choose your conversation.
No rest for the weary.
No rest for the wicked either.
Now, like Kazoom, have you ever been on a panel where everybody was talking at the same time?
Yes, several.
I think I've been on there with you.
Yes.
It just happens once in a while. Everyone wants to say something at the same time. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, it's not bad if it happens like every now and then, but if it happens the whole time, it's really
Yeah,
bad.
if it happens the whole time, it's no good. You can't say much of anything. So
No, and nobody wants to listen. So no.
Well, I mean, that happens in normal conversation off the internet. You get 15 people together, and it's just going to happen.
Well,
True.
it's almost like
There's
if they get
there's a
into
theory that it's like every
I love
7 minutes or something like that, somewhere around 7 minutes. That conversations, no matter how you have things going, there'll be this like 7 minutes, and suddenly everyone just stops for a few moments, and then the conversation comes up again.
Yeah,
Well,
there
it's
is that.
happened
It's
seven
like
times. It's happened 7 times in 3 minutes here. So
yeah, it's like I think what the theory is with that is like 7 after or 2 after or 3. There's a number and then 7 before. So it's like twice in an hour that a conversation will lull, and then I know what you're talking about. I don't know the exact number. You might be right with 7. You know what I mean? I'm not arguing that. But yeah, there is. I know that theory, and it's interesting. I love those weird conspiracy, weird things like that.
Yeah, happens twice as much during the witching hour.
I know. And Miami could score at least 14 points on Florida during that time. So, there is that as well.
I figured it out. Miami winning does prove a Bigfoot exists.
Probably so.
I did hear a theory that if Miami won this game, that was a sign and one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Well, it might be. I mean, if I get locusts tomorrow, I'm going to be happy.
Yeah.
Dylan Mullins, how are you doing? Are you with us?
Well, actually,
Dylan, your connection keeps going in and out. I don't know. I tried to add you a couple times, but then you keep going back out.
Actually, fools, I've already got cicadas, so you might as well say I got the locust.
Oh, there went Dylan.
They are.
The cicadas are good. I love to hear them. Those are bad.
Good beat.
They eat every
Good
damn thing.
beat. That's the original jitterbug right there.
Yeah.
Can you do the jitterbug, Mr. Duggar?
Well, you know I can.
All right, I'd like to see that one time.
Well,
Jitterbug.
indeed
I'd like
again.
to see Mr. Duggar do the mashed potato.
I can't do
And
that.
the twist. You can do the mashed potato.
And the Charlie
Can you
Brown.
do the twist?
Really old
Mashed
part.
potato on Harley Dad.
Charlie
I
Brown,
thought,
yeah.
Yeah, the Charlie
I thought
Brown.
we
That
all
would be
agreed.
great.
I thought we all
Monster
agreed that
Mash.
Duggar was a cheerleader at Texas A&M.
You're
He
the
ought to
bomb.
be able to do all
Shut
that
up,
stuff,
Joe.
right?
No, he was just a groupie.
I was once a
Kazoo, you don't
cheerleader for
you don't realize this.
girls
We tease
football
Mr.
team.
Duggar.
We had a ball.
Mr. Duggar's a Texas A&M fan, and Texas A&M has all male cheerleaders. So we tease
Okay.
Mr. Duggar about
It's a
rooting for the
military
team
school.
with all male cheerleaders.
Long, long.
All right.
I know you know.
These heathens know nothing about military tradition.
Yeah.
Shut up to me.
Military tradition. You got a bunch of nutcrackers dressed up in
There you go.
like
There,
toy
Butterbean.
soldiers with fucking wooden guns
How
playing
many,
soldier.
how many of them come out and go to higher places in the military?
I'm just
Probably
waiting
none.
for that. I'm
Probably
waiting for the
not.
transvestite. I'm waiting for the transvestite to sue Texas A&M for not making the cheerleading team because they're not male.
Oh, that would be cool.
Mr. Duggar.
Hey,
Man,
you know what?
Mr. Duggar's chin gets longer the more mad he gets. Watch.
I ain't been mad. What are you talking
Right now I'm
You
stuck
guys
on the
pissed him
notion
off.
that
Let Kazoo talk. Let Kazoo talk. Let's hear what he's got to say.
like
Better
I'm
be
I'm
time
stuck
to
on
come
this
to
notion
him.
that
You're wrong.
the song Charlie Brown by the Coasters, even though it wasn't referring to the Peanuts Charlie Brown, the Peanuts Charlie Brown was first introduced in October of 1950. So, like the Coasters, were they just completely unaware of the other Charlie Brown, or what?
Well, there's a lot of people that don't pay
Shit.
attention, but
That's a little
Yeah.
interesting trivia.
I know.
Hey,
I like
Mr.
it. I was trying to take that in right there. I was like, oh, well, okay, I got
It'll
you.
be that might be a question this week or next week on.
Well, no, Kazoo needs to come and host trivia with us one night.
Oh,
Hey,
there it is.
Kazoo, anytime you want to do that,
Yeah.
you're more than welcome, man. You know that. You know you're my buddy, Kazoo. Anytime you ever want to do anything, you know that. Just
Yeah.
holler at me, dude.
Right on.
I've known you for how many years now? 2.5 years?
Something like that. Yeah.
Quite a while. We're buddies, and I'm always, yeah, I got your back. You got mine. We've seen that, so we're good.
What I can't imagine is like you, Traveling Fools has this radio voice. Kazoom has this radio voice. Imagine the two of them together doing trivia. It would be like an amazing trivia. We could understand everything. It wouldn't be like me trying to pronounce these words. I'm an old damn country redneck. So
Hey,
have
we'll just
Kazoom and
replace
Traveling
you.
Fools with it.
We'll
Yeah,
replace
just
you with
replace
Scott Kerr.
Oh yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah, there we
Scott
go.
Kerr, Kazoom and Traveling Fools. Man,
Now, I'm not
Scott
gonna
Kerr
lie.
is an actual radio personality, so it fits.
Yeah, I love Scott.
Sergeant Tom.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I am trying to put together a series of cultural shows, and Kazoom has been a definite co-host in my mind that's going to come on here and do it. I haven't asked him yet, but it's actually in my mind. Cultural shows, talking about real shit, talking about and taking callers and letting one person at a time come on and talk. And yeah, you're going to see that happen this winter. And
cool.
If Kazoom will have me, come on with me. But yeah, I've got a thing. A buddy of mine and we want to do a show and bring on a co-host every week. Yeah, maybe recurring co-host, depending how the co-host goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And bring on and take in with three people that you know what I mean, know how to be on, and take in callers and let callers call in. And I think that would be fun. Like one person at a time, people coming in. Boom, you talk to them 5 minutes, 6 minutes, next person. The Halloween one I got planned will be cool as shit, I think. But
Well, very nice.
I'm not mad.
you'll be on there too, Duggar. Trust me, you'll be on there too. I've got shit picked out for a whole lot of different people, and it won't be the shit that you think you're gonna be. It won't be the shit that you think. Why I'm asking you to be on. It won't be that reason.
I was a big fan of Walter Winchell.
Anybody ever seen a ghost? A real ghost?
Nobody gets that. Not old enough.
I actually have. I actually have.
I mean,
I'll tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about a ghost I seen one time.
Was it? What did you see it in Penn State? Because if you did, I'm just gonna shoot myself.
No. It wasn't at that school up north. Okay, I didn't say it. It wasn't at
This one time at Penn State, he saw the ghost of Jerry Sandusky.
That wasn't a ghost, Joey. That wasn't a ghost. I wasn't sure what he named it.
So honest to goodness, my wife and I, when we first got married back 2000, my wife and I, my second wife and I, we got married. Well, we got a house, and it was a beautiful home. I mean, it was really nice, but it was an older home. It was built in like 1929 or something like that. I mean, it was a really old home, but it was a beautiful Victorian style home. You know, really nice. And I'm sitting in the living room one night. And I'm just sitting there in the living room, and I had just finished watching the Penn State, and I don't remember who they was playing, Michigan, I believe. Penn State and Michigan were playing. So anyway,
there you go. I'm going to full screen you for this.
I made up the Penn.
And in case anybody is just now tuning in, this is Uncle Remus. That you're listening to right now, the best storyteller in the wide world.
It's all right. So I made up the Penn State Michigan thing. Anyway,
now you got a drink.
I'm sitting.
That's
on the couch
what Uncle
TV.
Remus said.
I'm sitting on the couch watching TV. And no lie, I'm
That's
sitting on the couch
what
watching
Uncle
TV. My
Remus
wife
said.
Gee, many Chris, I ain't never going to leave this story out.
Sorry.
So anyway, no, you're fine. I'm sitting there on the couch. I'm watching TV, and my wife had gotten tired and had laid down. Like she said, "I'm just going to lay down here on the floor," because at the time we had no furniture in the house. We had just moved in, so the only thing there was a couch, and I was just sitting there. And she laid a blanket out on the floor because that's where we was going to sleep for the night. And she said, "I'm going to lay down here on the floor and go to sleep." So my wife.
But he
laid
planned
down
on. Wait. Now he's leaving out one part of the story. As a West Virginia fan, this was in what, September, something like that. You planned on beating Pitt the next day, but you ended up not being able to burn that couch, and you had to keep it, right?
Yeah, that's about how it was. Exactly. Okay. Yeah.
Just making
sure. Right, so anyway. Yeah. No. I think we beat Pitt then. We dominated Pitt. Anyway, Penn State we can't beat. We can beat Pitt. We can't beat Penn State. So
you get him off track, fool.
God damn it!
Oh no!
All right, so damn it, I'm gonna get the story out and I'm gonna do it quick. I'm sitting on the couch. My wife's sleeping on the floor. And here walks somebody through my living
as it
room.
Should be.
We're in a friggin' top hat. Looks like Abraham Lincoln, but it's like a shadow. It looks like Abraham Lincoln, and he walks through my freaking living room right into my fireplace, and just like disappears. That's the only time I've ever seen anything in my life. But I swear to God, I've seen that. So yeah, I've seen a ghost. How about that? Now, can I get off full screen? Yeah.
Oh yeah! All right, Kazoom. What was your story? You were about to tell a story too about ghosts. I want to hear
it. It wasn't that. It wasn't much of anything. There is an insane asylum here in this area. It's in Steilacoom, but it's kind of close to Tacoma.
You're in West Virginia too, right?
And when they called it Western State is what they'd call the insane asylum, but across the street was the old insane asylum, and there were some barns and such. They'd back in the day, they'd have people doing almost slave labor for a bunch of things. And when in the 90s, when I visited some of those areas that they had these barns and such, I sensed a ghost. I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know how I would describe it now, but I've never experience something where I was completely emotionally overloaded with stuff that happened in the past. And so I don't know. When I visited those areas, that the old Western state that was shut down, what, in the 40s or something like that, it was kind of freaky for me. So if I visited there now, I probably wouldn't sense anything because I've kind of blocked anything like that out. I've taken kind of an atheist viewpoint on everything. So
I got you. And see, that's why that conversation, that's going to be the Halloween night conversation, which is going to be fun. We're going to pull a few people on here, have them come on here and talk about their experiences. And so, in case nobody knows this about me, I know college football isn't our normal, like, most people don't tune in over here for college football talk. Very rarely do we ever go live late at night anymore with college football talk. But my hero is Art Bell. So, I'm going to push that line a little bit with some fun late night streams. Not late night, but maybe like starting at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, run them till about 1 or 2 at night, and do like a, coast to coast or midnight in the desert, or do something like that, just like once a week, and try to pull on a different guest that wants to talk about something cool, and then take callers, let them talk about those same experiences, and have like the same co-host or a different co-host with the guest every week, and bring on a caller. I think it'll be a cool as hell show. It'll be fun. We'll get some lunatics call in. It'll be a blast. I think it'll be fun.
I can't wait for your Halloween night thing, because the house I'm telling you about, that was the only time I actually ever seen a shadow figure walking through like that, But we had a lot of like crazy crap happening in that house, to where we finally.
Well, save it for then. Save it for then. Save it for then.
Okay.
Don't tell the story now. Tell me that story then. I want to hear the story then.
Good to me.
Show's gonna suck if we give it away. Everybody like, oh, this is that fucking story Joey told us about being up in Penn State that one time where he saw this big long shadow look like a Lincoln log coming at him.
Well, I think it would be best, in all honesty, I think it would be best if I think it would be best if I wrote it out in like a short story and just sent it to Gazoom, and he told the story in his voice. It would be amazing then. So, oh my God, Oler fan in here.
Hey, who won? Who won?
What the hell did we do wrong?
Nothing.
What's up, Oilers fan? How you doing, man?
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Mr. Duggars, how are you?
Shut up.
I swear, you play for the Stanley Cup.
What's
you
that?
played for the Stanley Cup or something, whatever that is, one time in 40 years. And
What
you
up,
just
boy?
got to throw your
What
weight
up?
around and come in here and say, who'd you play today for football, West Virginia?
Well, no, I was watching a little bit of it there, but I was trying to find the Bulldogs, the Georgia Bulldog game, and I couldn't find that. Is that tomorrow?
You're probably lucky. Georgia just destroyed Clemson, so you're pretty lucky. You
Wow, we
watched
should have
that
told
game.
them Georgia lost.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Oh,
Georgia
my.
lost.
Remember that time, Joey, that we do that post game show. Slim, I guess Slim had to bounce, but we do that post game show over there on Mark Rogers. Mark Rogers is the voice of college football, but make sure you go over there and check that out. We do the Miami post game show on the Miami channel. But when we did that one and we lost, what was it, Florida State, I think, and I went out there and I totally spent like the first 10 minutes talking about the whole game being in reverse, like we had done everything that they did, and spent the whole intro of the show telling the story like we won, and like all the stats opposite. It was pretty funny.
I remember you telling me about it. I never did go back and watch that. I should have. I wish I could remember which show it was.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me about
Georgia.
Just your old sweet song.
The sweet memory.
So I guess it was better to watch Uncle Lou than to watch Pigskin Pete today.
Well, I don't know. I was watching Pete. Then I had to go to that that nerd. I say nerd, but it's for like a 1-year-old's birthday party. They wanted to document, so I can't really make fun of it. But I had to go over there and go, and watch the rest of the game. My grandmother lives in the basement over there at my parents' house, so I was down there with Nana.
No, but I was being
watching a
serious.
football game.
Wait,
No, but So yeah, I finished that up down
I
there
wanna-
and watched a bunch of kids petting zoo showed up and pony rides and all kinds of shit. It was, nice to see a
nice.
bunch of young kids out
Fun
there.
time.
Dave,
Was that-
Dave has that backwards. But Dave has that backwards. You don't watch Uncle Lou when Georgia's winning and Clemson's losing. You watch Pigskin Pete because that's more entertaining. Watching him sweat and like, oh my God, and cussing them and then just screaming and yelling at
I
Clemson.
bet.
So-
Anybody that streams their team live is going to get more views when they're losing than when they're winning,
Yeah.
because you got the trolls. I mean,
I did my pregame this morning.
Oh, is Gutter still here?
Oh, yeah, very good.
Yes, I'm still here. And none of your friends, your football friends, have a sense of humor. I'm just gonna say.
I did my pregame
Like-
this morning.
Wait,
and we
Joey,
had-
hang on one
Oh,
second.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean none of them have a sense of humor?
Well, because when I try to go in there and troll their channels, it's like
Do they
they
ignore
just
you?
have yes, they freaking ignore me.
And that's
Give 'em
one
that
thing I
hot
don't
chocolate.
like. That's one thing I don't like about that community.
Give 'em that hot
There's a
chocolate.
lot of people who there's a lot of people who don't respond to people. Even me, like I'll go into some of these things and I like, these are people I know, you know what I mean? It's just like they don't read the chat. They just glance down the chat every now and then, which I don't know. I understand there's benefits to that and bad things about
Well,
that, but
yeah.
at the same
it's
time,
annoying if nothing else.
well, I mean, if you know something, I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not going to say
I
nothing
just
else
try to
about
go
it.
there and support them, and I usually go there
Right.
and give a like and say,
And
hey.
thank you for doing that. And that's why I say, hey, support my friends, such and such, blah, 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 blah. Gunners, and you go over there and do it. You don't give a goddamn about football. And ain't nobody even going to say, hey, Gutters, bub.
That's
right.
Hey, thanks for
Yes.
stopping by for a second and hitting the thumbs up for me, even though you don't give a fuck. The only reason I'm here is because TF said, hey, follow it. You know what I mean? Same thing with somebody.
I always
got you.
acknowledge Gutters when she's in my chat.
Well, yeah, but you guys know me too. So there's, it's because they don't know me. So they're like, who the fuck's in here being stupid? And I get it. So, I'm okay with it.
I won't let them be stupid to you no more, Gutters. You go over there and say what you want to anywhere on that network. I'll make sure they know who you are.
Oh, no.
Show 'em your booty.
Here's the
He's
deal: is
about to be
I
famous,
totally
Gutter.
get it. When they're into football, it's like Christmas Day. I mean, you could say the kitchen's on fire and nobody gives a shit because it's football's on and they're watching football. They don't give two shits about what's going on in the kitchen. So when I crack a joke in the chat to them, they just don't. They don't even notice it. Like Pigskin Pete, he just slips right over that. I mean, he don't even see the joke, or even if I just say, "Hey, how are you?" He just
Nothing
kind
was
of
funny
right
for
over it.
Pete today.
No.
What's that?
Nothing was funny for Pete today. I guarantee.
So let me tell you. Let me find the message I sent him earlier today. I sent Pete a message earlier today, and I said maybe you and I should do a show together and call it Toilet Bowl 2024. We both look about the same against top 10 talent.
Toilet bowl.
Well, Pete never answered me back, and that's unlike Pete, but he never answered me back, so he wasn't a happy guy today.
He's thinking about it. Is there money involved?
Yeah, I want
Well,
to.
and y'all are focused when you're watching those games. You guys are focused. I get it. I totally get it. But I just always like to go in there and go, "Hey, I'm forced to come here. I'm here under duress or whatever." And then
Is Texas A&M going to fall out of the top 25?
Well,
They work-
TF, who's your team?
My team's an absolute fucking monster this year and beat
I'm
the
listening to
ever
you.
living shit out of
Miami,
Florida
right?
in the fucking swamp. And we drugged them and browbeat them. And yeah, we looked really fucking
who's
good.
that team? Who's
The
that?
Miami Hurricanes, baby.
Okay.
see, I knew it. It was Miami.
And I know the Mountaineers. Did they
Yeah.
win, Joey? Did the Mountaineers win?
Goodbye.
I just want to know.
No. We got our
No?
asses handed to us by hey, Dave Brown, get it ready. We got our asses handed to us by Penn State. So, yeah.
And Dave, who's your team?
Dave Brown's got a drink every time
who's
I
your
say
team?
Penn State.
Is he
Dave
Penn
Brown?
State?
No.
Is he Penn State?
He's a Louisville. He's a
Davey
Louisville
said
guy.
it again. I just want to point out.
Yep, he said it again.
And who? And what about Mr. Duggars? Now I gotta find out Mr. Duggars.
Joey, this is your fault, Joey.
This is your fault, Joey.
Yeah.
Can I ask my question again?
Yes, please.
Is Texas A&M going to fall out of the top 25? They were
Mhm.
ranked 20.
They
Close
should.
game.
Well, I don't know. A whole lot of other people lost.
What were they ranked? They were ranked
20.
what,
He just said
17th?
it. 20.
20th. No, they'll drop to probably about 25th. I mean, they lost to a top 10 Notre Dame team.
So Louisville's not going to move up a spot. I know they played a weak team.
Yeah, I don't think they'll drop it out of top 25. But
Dave, don't even worry about Louisville. Dave, the only thing you can, okay, if Louisville does really great this year, you have to buy tickets for me and you to go to the game. So, we already made that deal.
Front row.
I love this. I'm just, if like the whole thing, like politics and stuff like that, if you say something enough, it's true. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing, everybody who doesn't know. So what I've told Dave was if Louisville and Miami end up in the ACC playoff game, that Dave Brown has to buy us tickets. So I just keep saying that. So if you say something enough over and over and over again, then it will become true, correct? I mean, isn't that how things
I'm a
work?
Democrat.
Okay, Hitler.
Okay.
Kazoom, who's your team?
Hey,
Who's your team,
I got a
Kazoom?
question for Dave Brown. Dave Brown, I got a question for you. Do you love Louisville? I mean, Louisville's your team, right? You love them.
Yeah,
That's like, right. So there's 121 people in here right now. So if Louisville makes the playoffs, are you going to buy all 121 of us a ticket to the playoff game?
No.
Oh, you don't love Louisville that much?
Just me, right? Just me. Joey, quit trying to get in on my fucking thing. He just does me. It's not just any tickets. It's 40-yard line. I tried to talk him into 50-yard line, but we agreed on 40-yard line on the visitor side, which I gave him the visitor. I gave him the visitors because we'll probably be favored and we'll probably be the home team. But so I gave him the visitors. That's where we met. That's where we met halfway. So yeah, I mean,
Joey is a mountaineer. Joey, you're a mountaineer.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking where that is James Franklin still at Vanderbilt?
But yeah, he went to Texas A&M. Clip that and post it on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. James Franklin is at Texas A&M now. Ask Mr. Duggar. Mr. Duggar knows.
Well, who's Mr. Duggars' team? That's what I want to know.
Texas A&M.
Texas.
Team Teflon.
You got to pay attention to the conversation. You got to pay attention
Mr.
to the
Duggars
conversation.
is the ones with the tranny cheerleaders,
Tranny?
right? Or something.
Team
Is that what
Teflon.
it is? Is that what it is?
Tranny
I'm
cheerleaders.
sorry.
Oh my God.
Did I get that all confused? I'm sorry.
Mr.
I like
Duggar,
it.
you got tranny cheerleaders.
I love you,
hate to
Mr.
say
Duggars.
this,
I was trying to
but
get you
you're
to come
fucking
over.
dead to me.
I love you, Mr. Duggars. Where'd he go?
You done run you done hurt you done hurt.
You're gonna hurt my little feelings. Fuck off.
You
man.
done hurt his feelers.
You hurted it.
Yep. You done gotten his feelers.
Kazoom, who's your team for college football?
Say Miami. Come on.
I guess I'd say the Huskies because that's the area I live. So
Okay. Awesome. Did they win today?
He has no idea.
I have no
Neither do
idea.
I.
No,
And
no, I
neither
have
do
no
I.
idea.
Awesome.
Hey, Oilers.
Zoom's not a
Did I come on
Zoom's not
your
a football
stream?
fan. He's here to hang out, and just have a
Yeah.
good time. This doesn't.
I've been
We
going
were
on-
watching the college football game earlier. The college football game is over. We don't just have to talk about college football. If somebody wants to bring up a different topic, I am definitely down for that topic at this point because we've kind of talked about
Yeah.
college football for the past 2 hours, and
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know.
we don't have to talk about Penn State forever. I mean, that's
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Thanks. Drink, motherfuckers.
Oh,
Drink, motherfuckers.
well. No, I was
Dave
just
Brown.
curious. I was just curious because I didn't know your guys' team, so now I know. So I know.
What's
that
your team, Oilers? Do you have a team?
The Bulldogs, Georgia Bulldogs, because of
Now,
Brock.
why do you
Bauer.
pick them? Because they won? Because of Brock Bauer?
Bauer. No, because of Brock Bauer. Yeah, he played for them. Yeah.
Why do you like Brock Bowers?
Because he's a Raider. He's a Las Vegas
Okay.
Raider.
Okay, so you're like the after fact going back to the beginning. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. And I just got into college football. A buddy of mine told me about college football. His is some Texas team. I'm not sure how many teams they got there, but there's some Texas teams.
They don't matter, and none of them matter, so it don't make a difference. None of them matter.
None of them matter.
None of them.
Oh, it's in the title here. Texas A&M. That's it. That's
Oh
right.
yeah, they don't matter at all. Yeah,
I learned tonight that Idaho.
That's his
don't matter.
team. So he got me into it there, and of course.
I hope you poop the bed.
Yeah, Oilers fan. I hope you poop the bed, Oilers fan.
Pooping the fence.
Poop the bed? Why would anyone want to wish me poop in the bed?
Don't poop the fence.
Actually, that was meant at gutters.
No, you gotta treat a lady. You gotta treat it with a lady with respect, there, Mr. Duggars.
No, I
He's
don't.
upset with me.
Oh,
He's
shit.
upset with me
I'm mad.
because I gave him shit.
Here, my feelings, and I'm just saying.
Aw.
I hurt his feelings.
Let me let you know. That
He'll send you a
Mr.
rose, Gutters. He'll send you a rose.
Hey,
I'll-
Oilers fan, Mr. Doug.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I don't know where the hell this stream's gone at this point. God
I'll
damn it.
get
All right,
you
I'm
feelings,
taking back
right?
over. All y'all shut the fuck up. This is absolute nonsense. This is, I don't even know. We're talking about, giving roses and these people talking about
Kissing
fucking
feelings and shit.
Sandusky's and West Virginias and all kinds of stuff that is really irrelevant to the conversation. So,
Yeah, let's talk about Penn State.
Let Dave
Irrelevant.
talk. Dave will bring it right back
Yeah.
around to sports. if
Yeah.
we just let
So
him
anybody
talk.
got any last
no.
words? I'm gonna end this fucking thing right now. Anybody got any last words? Kazoom, you want to tell anybody where to find you at? You do drop your link in there. Dave Brown did the same as well because Dave Brown's super cool.
Yeah,
Dave
mine,
Brown.
mine is
Yeah,
just
let's go.
youtube.com/Kazoom. It's easy.
All right. I wish I was set up to
I
do
think I'm
this.
subbed to you. I am. I'm subbed.
Right on.
I wish I was set up to do this, but I don't want to run a show anymore. I've run a show like, I started watching college football at noon today and been to birthday parties, run post-game shows, did this little goofy fun stream right now. And I just kind of don't want the responsibility anymore. AMC Kingdom, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
Have you run DMC?
I have,
I got that. I caught
Yeah,
that.
I've even Aerosmith. Yeah, hey diddle
I caught
diddle. I
that. I
put the
caught
kitty in the middle, and
He was
yeah,
caught,
it's all
he was
good.
caught singing of Eagles earlier.
No, it's all gone downhill from there, sir. Dave Brown, tell everybody where to find you at. Drop your link in there, sir. Go on ahead and do it. Everybody, drop your link. Gutters, drop your damn link. Mr. Doug, drop your link.
Do
Joey,
it.
drop your link.
Do
drop
it.
this shit. Sub these people up. Oilers, of
Hang
course,
on.
drop your link as well. All
Yeah,
you
I got my
people.
games
And
night
I'm
tomorrow.
calling in you people. All
Hang
you
on
people
here.
are mods on this channel. So go on ahead and drop that shit in there.
And somebody just type Joey in the chat, and you'll drop my link.
Yeah, I need to
I
update
got your
my
link there, Joey. I'll drop it for you.
No, you just
Look at this. I bet Oilers. I bet
How about
Oilers
Zelda?
lost.
I have everyone's links in here.
What about
'cause we're all
Link?
friends.
Oh, you have Link or do you have Zelda? You got Link or Zelda? Which one we got?
Hang on here. Joey's for Joey?
You like that Kazoom? That was Link or Zelda? Which one? Are we gonna
Hang on
Zelda? Are you gonna Zelda your Link or Link or Zelda? Which one? We gotta figure out which way this shit's going.
He's got to figure out how AOL works first.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's Joey's. I also got Joey's in there.
Yes,
we got Joey.
AIM, AOL Instant Messenger. How many people actually use that? I did for sure, but
Oh yeah, remember the AOL?
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
I threw away those damn
and then
discs
there's
in the garbage.
Yahoo Instant Messenger. That's another one.
Yeah,
and
that
then,
was weird.
And then there was Skype before Microsoft.
Wait, you
bought
got to
it.
leave out. You can't leave out MySpace. Remember, all of a sudden MySpace.
Wait. Before all that,
You didn't have a chat. There was no
well,
chat.
but it was instant. Like if you were talking with somebody, you could talk. They could type. You could type. They could type. You could type. It was private message. Yeah, you were having to
it's
look
not
at it.
as
I know
instant
it's not the
as-
same.
it's not
I know
as
it's not the
instant.
same.
Hold on.
But it was
I'll
groundbreaking.
do both of you. I'm gonna do both of you.
Fuck
Y'all
you,
remember
Nightbot.
Y'all remember ICQ? ICQ
Night-
was
Yes.
out long before all that.
And there was
Long
also
before all that.
IRC.
Now I don't remember
Stop
IRC. I remember
posting
ICQ.
links.
I think
Yeah,
IRC
IRC was it was
Fucking
it
Nightbot
stands
timed
for
him out.
Internet Relay Chat, but it was all text, all text.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
That's how ICQ was pretty much too. You could send a picture or something, but it was like it was like you could sit and watch the other person type and they would backspace. You would see them backspace because they messed up, or sometimes they were saying something that maybe they decided maybe it's best I not say this, and they try to backspace it, but it's too late then. You done read it. You know, it's pretty cool. I loved ICQ. I love that shit. But that was a long time. That was 1990s.
90s, yeah, it's 90s thing.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that was a weird time.
God, do you remember
Nightbot.
all the different places you could get like pirated MP3s? So like there was Kazaa. And
yeah, I remember Kazaa. Yeah,
Kazaa. I'm trying to remember some of the other ones. There were like 5 of them that were popular at the time.
LimeWire.
Yep,
Zoom,
that was one of them.
Kazoom, we had this question the other night, and I have to know the answer. You aren't on here. Are you or are you not going to hell because you still owe 8 cents to Columbia House?
Man, I had probably 15 laser discs.
Oh, I've still got 3. I've got 3.
Yeah. Based on that, instead of having to spend $60 or $70 on a laser disc, it was like 20.
You mean the movie, right?
So yeah,
movie?
I had a collection of laser discs from them. Laser discs, those are, it's like a CD, but it's the size of a record.
And I've got the player. I've got 2.
It's out of that resolution of 480p. That was the best quality you could get.
Mm-hmm.
Totally looked like broadcast television.
It was great.
We won't discuss Columbia House, okay? Because if they came out,
you're going to hell, Oilers. You're going to hell. You created 3 different accounts. You're going to hell. The devil's down there waiting for you to come in there and say, "Hey, you bought this Shania Twain. You did not pay for this Shania Twain cassette tape, Oilers fans. So you owe at least 9 years in purgatory."
Then
it was kind of funny. It is kind of funny with Columbia House though, because I can remember as a kid with Columbia House, I would send them like my 8 cents. You know, I get like 12 albums or something for 8 cents. You know, and I never paid them a damn dime. I mean, it's just like I would send them 8 cents and they send me 12 albums. I did it like 4 years in a row. But they never asked for social security numbers and never checked no backgrounds. They never did. It didn't matter if you were 3-year-old or 100 years old. You could get 12 albums for 8 cents from.
I have no idea how they managed that. How did they keep that fiscally viable?
That was obviously run. Okay. So let's think about this. That was, what's up, Mrs. Mack? That was actually obviously run by the same people now who own mattress companies. Like you see everywhere in every one of these strip malls, you see. Well, no, think about this. Wait, let me finish talking before anybody else interrupts me. Let me finish the statement. So you go to all these places in these strip malls, and it's always in some ghetto place. There's like a makeshift sub shop or a goddamn Papa John's at this point, you know, something like that in these strip malls. And you go to, and there's a fucking mattress store. Okay, Kazoo. I'm going to ask you this question. I don't think you mind answering it. Joey doesn't have enough fingers and toes. He's like, you know, Methuselah. He'd have to get back there to the fucking 800s, 900s to count this shit. But how old are you, Kazoo?
51.
51. All right, you're a few years older than I am, which is exactly what I thought. I just wanted to verify that. How many times a year do you go mattress shopping?
When I move to a new place, sometimes I'll think about a new mattress.
Okay,
and you have me thinking about the fair that I just went to last night.
An affair or a fair? Wait. An affair or a fair?
The fair.
Oh, okay.
They have amusement park rides and concerts and that sort of thing, right?
Well, we were talking about mattresses.
It still amazes me that they were able to get the domain name The Fair. If you type The Fair, you have the Puyallup Fair right there. It's kind of weird, but holy shit, where was I going?
Back to
I was originally
mattresses.
Mattresses, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, they have an entire. Okay, there's a building that you can go into that has people selling their wares and such, right? But the entire thing is named the mattress firm, and so the whole middle of the whole place is all about mattresses. So
mattress firm's a huge company.
They're huge.
Biggest money laundering thing you ever saw in your life.
So you're talking about something.
Wait, Joey, hang on a second. Let me finish this conversation real fast. So now think about it, because in your, what'd you say, 39 years, right? You're 39. Okay, so
I'm 51.
No, we're all 39. Remember we realized that we put that back there earlier. We're all 39. So in your 39 years, how many, with your own money, not as a child when your parents bought you a bunk bed or some shit like that and put the little thing up, but as a grown adult, how many times have you actually purchased a brand new, gone to that little thing in that strip mall and walked into that strip mall place and bought a mattress? How many?
None. Absolutely none.
And nobody else has
I
either.
buy my mattress from IKEA and then put a what do you call that kind of foam? Memory foam topper on top of it.
Hey, you can order off
and that does
Amazon
me
for
perfect. It's
$17.
better than anything else.
Right.
You get a kind of a foam mattress with a memory foam topper, and you're great.
So do you know anybody that has ever walked into one of those mattress stores and bought a mattress?
No, you get it from
not
My
the
Pillow.
fair, but there's plenty.
Not the fair,
There's
but
plenty
I mean
of mattress. There's plenty of mattress stores that people buy things at, and sometimes those are silly too. So,
but you buy them. They're mattress stores. You walk in and there's nothing but mattresses in these things.
Yeah, My Pillow.
And I'm not a nasty person or anything like
MyPillow.com.
I bought a mattress like 4.5 years ago. My wife and I bought a mattress, but I hadn't bought a mattress a long time before that. Mrs. Mac, super tight. You slept on that mattress that we bought the other night 4 years ago. So that's pretty funny timing coming in. I'll get to that here in a second. But
I bought a mattress.
Nobody goes to these mattress stores. It's money laundering. It's like a car wash. It's a fucking mattress store. You drive by them to get the sub, and nobody's ever in the fucking mattress store. People. You're not mattress. What do you want to do today, baby? Well, I want to go mattress shopping. No. Nobody fucking ever does.
Yes, I did. I bought one.
Unless you have specific things that you're looking for in a mattress, then like I said, you could go to IKEA and you could say, I want these specific things in a mattress. You get it, and then you put a memory foam topper on it, and everything's good.
You know, I got to meet the CEO of IKEA one night. That was pretty cool.
He looked like a meatball like that.
Yeah, I did.
Really?
In Indonesia. We were at a hotel upstairs, and I was taking the old lady out to like the fancy in Indonesia. It's funny. You can like play like a baller, and it's like $100 here is like $1,000 there. And we're up there, and I end up talking to all these, and I'm going to say this, white people, that. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but no, it's not, because I was there. I don't mean it racistly. It doesn't. I don't mean that. My wife's not. You know what I mean. And I ended up talking. It was all the top tier execs from that were sitting there, and they were buying me drinks and buying the thing, and I didn't even know who they were, and they were like blah blah blah, and they were there making a land deal for the lumber and for the everything like that. In this, it was a top level road, looked out over the whole city and all that shit, and yeah, pretty cool.
I got two questions. I got two questions for you, Traveling Fools. Just out of curiosity, how did we get from buying or trying to figure out the business model of like getting 12 records for 8 cents to a 6-year-old and 7-year-old or whatever to a mattress? And I'm just trying to figure out how the hell did we get there?
I don't know when we went to a 6-year-old. Yeah, we're going to leave that out of the whole conversation.
Well, you started the conversation. You started the conversation by saying it's like the magic.
We ain't having none of that kind of nonsense.
Joey, that's a good one.
Analog conversation.
Just drink, Joey. Just drink.
Just drink.
Not having that conversation. Mrs. Mac joining in there. She says to the match.
Yeah, we're more analog than digital.
Hey, Mrs. Mac.
Would you consider this a digital conversation? Or
Mrs. Mac, thank you so much for the super chat. We're gonna mix this up and we'll be back.
I just want to say,
we'll be back in. We're going instead. Thank you, Mrs.
Man, all I could pay attention to was her green screen, which wasn't done very well.
The needs to hire a fucking producer.
Talking about my screen.
I tried to make a better one.
Hey, you leave my screen out of your mouth. You hear me?
Mrs. Mac, you're awesome.
All she wants to do is
take a sip, take a tip, and hit that thumbs up, folks. Love these streams like this.
What about the
streams
tip?
Ever.
What's up, Mrs. Mac? How you doing tonight?
So, TF, you're supposed to pay us all because you're supposed to tip us all. Okay.
All right, I did just a tip for you, Oilers. I'm gonna tease you like that.
Now, I just want to say one thing. Kazoom, you said you bought yours from IKEA. Did it look like a Swedish meatball? Your mattress?
No. It's different forms of foam. They have a whole bunch of different models, but I got one that's kind of on the lower end of the price. And if you put a memory foam topper on top of it, like from Costco or something, it's great. It's better than any regular mattress. I don't coil mattresses, with the spring mattresses. I can't even imagine. I don't know why they still sell. I don't know why they're still even allowed to sell them, because they could cause a bunch of back problems. So,
have you ever put a pea underneath your mattress?
No, he don't mind before.
I'm just saying the foam mattress, and especially if you have a little bit of memory foam on top, you beat any normal mattress, just hands down.
Hey, you better try that pea thing though, man. You better pee under there and see how it goes. It may change everything up. I'm just saying.
Like, you like it when people pee?
Well, I mean, I like to pee, otherwise I'd die.
Eat it.
No, on the mattress,
Yeah, don't pee on the mattress. No.
Oh, you're talking about putting a pee under the mattress, not getting drunk and peeing.
Pee under the mattress, And
so you have to lift up the mattress, pee on it, and then put the mattress back down.
I'm not talking about piss.
Good Lord. I think I need some of Dave's bourbon.
He was calling him a princess. Princess and a Jew.
Goodness, Lord have mercy.
No, man. I have a Tempur-Pedic. I love it.
I don't have to worry about peeing in the bed. I've got this handy device.
What does that call it? What is that called? What is that called? Is that a diaper? Is that a diaper?
It looks like a penis.
That's like the Stanley Cup of piss beds. Is it a Stanley?
It's a diaper warmer. It warms your diapers.
No, that's the Stanley Cup of peeing beside the bed.
Yeah, hockey's back soon, everyone.
Nobody gives a fuck about your goddamn Canadian hockey. We're talking football.
Football's good too. Don't worry, I'm
I
excited.
love
for
you,
football.
Oilers. I love you. You know I got
Yeah.
your back. You know I love you.
p.canada.reliever.
Are we doing P jokes now? Because we could go all night. I
No,
mean, don't
please,
try to
no.
find out.
As long as the P joke doesn't start with Penn State, then I'll be okay.
He'll be okay.
Man.
See, he brought it up, but yeah, it goes on.
That was a road game?
Hey, we're not talking about it. Drop it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let it go.
Okay.
Rogaine or road game?
Something.
I'm hoping it was a road game because I watched it, but I've yet to get any Rogaine, and I could probably use some. So
It's a road game. Get you a hairpiece.
You mean reggae? Reggae.
I don't want herpes.
He wants a hotter piece, man.
Hotter piece.
Remember the Cheech and Chong? Would you like to have a piece on my head?
Herpes, yes.
Would you like to have a
Herpes.
piece? He's like, no, man, I don't want your herpes.
Are you Scottish? Are you Scottish?
Much better than herpes.
Much better than him.
I don't want your herpes, man. I don't want your herpes. That
They
was
last
great.
a lifetime, you know.
What movie was that from?
Up in Smoke, wasn't it?
Okay, all
Wasn't that
right.
in Up in Smoke, or Things Are Tough All Over? It was one of the two.
Okay. It was probably Up in Smoke.
Wait, Blister Bill wants to know Mr. Duggar's teams as Texas A&M.
Wham.
Right? Am I correct or am I wrong?
No longer answering any college questions.
It stands for anal massage. Texas A&M.
Oh, yes, it does. Little
What?
biscuit.
TF,
Anal
may I have the floor
massage?
for a second? I'm going to get out of here.
Okay. Bye, Joey.
I am getting out of here. I'm going to bed. I love all you guys. You know,
too.
I hate it from my team today because
All right,
them
yeah,
shit.
get the fuck
that
out.
team up north, that Dave can't wait to drink for, and I'm not going to give him the pleasure of mentioning Penn State. But you know that team up north. Anyway, but I do want to point one thing out before I go, and this
Oh
is
my
serious. This is very serious. Collectively, as a panel, this has been like the most amazing panel I've ever been on. And here's why. TF about 30 minutes ago said, "All right, I'm ending this stream. Good night. Give me your final word." And we kept it. We beat TF at his own freaking fucking game because that's what TF does to us all. He makes us stay on longer than we want to be there.
I would
We did
never
that
be
to him
found
tonight.
guilty of this.
So
Mr. Duggar's my lawyer.
He's mattress shopping.
Allegations are not acceptable, Mr.
He's
Fox.
mattress
Exactly. This is opinion, right, Mr. Duggar? This is just opinion. right?
It's an opinion, and he should say allegedly before he starts talking everything.
Can we sue him for slander? That's what I would like to know. Can we
I
counter
don't
sue
know
for
if
slander? at this point?
he's got anything worth getting. You know,
Suing
I don't
for
know.
being too moist.
he does have that green room.
That's Trudeau. That's Trudeau.
You know,
Trudeau is
we
moist.
could go after his.
Hey,
last
hold on, Joey. Joey, hold on.
You know what? This stream
It's
just has a
official.
tendency-
Trudeau is moist.
This stream has a
I hate that
tendency.
fucking word.
I don't know about you guys, but this stream just has a tendency to piss me off. So I am getting the hell out of here. And
Good night,
y'all
Joey.
Y'all have,
Don't leave,
y'all have a
Joey.
good night.
I was gonna talk West Virginia.
Have a good night, man.
West
It is good
Virginia.
to see you, man.
Bye.
No, sometimes
Bye,
people do get
Joey.
pissed off. Listen, sometimes people do get pissed off here, and we do apologize for that because sometimes we do talk a little bit too much shit. And if you've ever talked to me on somebody else's panel but Harry, you might actually know that and still be crying about it.
I love that. That's so good.
It does not come with an apology.
No. And if you have an apology, please contact my lawyer, Mr. Duggar Fishing. Mr. Duggar Fishing is my YouTube lawyer. He is the best YouTube lawyer. He also specializes in bird law. If anybody ever needs any bird law or anything like that, representation, you need to hit up Mr. Duggar Fishing. His retainers are a little bit high, just as he. But depends on what day of the week you catch him. Best YouTube lawyer out there.
He's also a good wrestler as well.
You
There
might
you go.
Thank
get
you,
pissed
Hurst.
off, but you won't get pissed on.
It will not.
Promise.
It will
Great dude.
not.
He will not piss on you.
How you doing, Mrs. Mack? How are you tonight?
I started a little late. Ate good today. It was a good day of college football. I know that we said
Did
we're
you
not
eat
gonna
some
talk
Tigers today?
college
Aren't you
football.
kind of a Georgia fan now? So you probably ate some Tiger meat.
I mean, I watched Arkansas Thursday, and it was a great game. Fantastic. It was a blowout, 70-0. So it wasn't much of a game, but it was. I mean, we played Arkansas Pine Bluff, so not a whole lot to be gained from there. But hey, a W is a W, right, my friends?
Mhm.
But yeah, today I did get excited, game day, and we got up like we always do, and did a little grilling, did a little chilling, had some friends over and hung out. It was a good day. Yeah, good
Outstanding.
day.
Congratulations.
Good day. It's
I
always
woke,
good when you have buddies come over and hang out. So
Yeah.
I woke up at
Indeed.
12:03, just in
Ah,
time for the kickoff.
yeah,
I got up a little after 12 myself.
What an alarm clock.
That damn sun just comes over in that one spot every morning. It just hits you right down.
get some of them blackout curtains, Mr. Duggar.
No,
You got
around
them
noon.
blackout curtains?
I need to be up moving around noon.
Well, you can always just open them up. I mean, I
No,
got blackout curtains, but I leave them open. I mean, but I always get up and I'll be like, oh fuck this day. I'll shut
if
them
it's
back. I'll
dark,
be like, I need
Completely
another
open?
3
I mean,
more
why?
hours.
Why would you have blackout curtains if you're going to leave them completely open?
Well, I have blackout curtains, and I have them to where I have 2 panels on both sides, and if I have to get up early, I'll leave it open because I need to see sunshine. It makes me feel good when I wake up, and like, hey, let's
talking
get
about
done. But
yeah.
some days I'm like, hey, yeah, fuck this day. I'm gonna pull them shut and we'll call it
All
fucking
right.
wraps. I mean, that's
Hey,
God honest truth.
you got to do that sometimes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
is what it is.
And it's all right.
But we live in a tiny house, and it's fucking that sun is so god awful blasting on that damn window as soon as it comes up all day long. There ain't no trees, ain't no shade, ain't no nothing. So
Ugh.
it actually helps to keep the room cooler,
Yeah.
cooler, a little bit cooler. You got to worry about that good old light bill.
Indeed.
It's time for the swamp cooler when I get up, man. It gets hot here. Gets cold too, and that's a coming. We'll have snow at the end of next month, maybe before then. But yeah,
In your state there, Mr. Duggars?
yeah.
Wow.
I've seen it snow 2 foot before Halloween. So.
Wow.
And I live up on a mountain, so thunderstorms around here get real fun. 'Cause I'm so high up.
You're so high up.
That's not our fault. I didn't do that to you,
That ain't
Mr.
had nothing to do with that mountain, Mr. Gutters. I mean, Mr. I love you, Gutter.
Oh man,
Oh, shit.
that might have been the wahaha that's in the home. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
I like it this way. Ernest Hemingway. I have a plant from Ernest Hemingway's house, and it had a baby. So
A plant or a cat?
It's actually a plant. Although I did have one of his kittens at one time, and he begat a lot of six-toed cats.
Well, they're famous for their
Six-toed cats running around all there through Key West. I love Key West. Key West is one of the most fun. Kazoom, you ever been to Key West? I bet you'd love Key West.
I have not, but I'll be right back.
Okay. Key West is one of the coolest places. Dave Brown, you ever been to Key West?
I was there for 1 hour. 1 hour.
Wow, damn. God damn, y'all are missing out. Key West, if you can't have fun in Key West, there's something wrong with you, not the people you're surrounding yourself with.
What's so fun about Key West?
Every fucking thing.
Well, take us there. Do a nice stream on it. Then.
I've already done them. Watch my fucking videos.
Damn, Olders, he could have called you out any worse than he did.
You need to do it, bub.
We got fucking videos posted with tons of people.
Okay,
Key West,
I will.
It would help if you would subscribe.
Mhm.
I did. I hit that
Thanks,
goddamn
Dave.
button
Thank you,
many
Dave
times.
Brown. Exactly. It would help maybe if you would sub up to the
Jesus
channel,
Christ, I
Oilers fan.
did subscribe. That's why I got the notification.
No wonder I can't win at your word, mumbo jumbo shit. God damn it.
It's tomorrow, by the way, 3:00.
All right. What time is that, Oilers fan? Tomorrow,
Well,
make sure everybody tunes in there. 3:00 tomorrow.
Yeah, or 6:00 Eastern.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
or-
So in real time, it's 6. So for all you confused people, these fake, people who live on the other side of the world, make up these
No, they're not
times. But
fake.
yes,
They're
it's
people.
going to be
We're
6.
not fake. Y'all are just in the future.
Oh,
We've had a lot of people talk tonight.
Fools, look what I just made you.
What'd you make me? All right, I go back to this. Sorry, I actually had to let the dog out. I had to do all kinds of things. And that's not code words for once. That's actually real.
I just shared the screen.
Go take care of my
Oh, you shared the screen. Oh, okay, cool. What do you got for me, Gutters? Columbia House. I like it.
So I was gonna put hell at the bottom, but I didn't know if you wanted a hell at the bottom. I thought
No, there needs to be like a 99-cent on the
seems
bottom,
kinda
and then like.
Now, what I'm really curious about, Gutters, is what's over here on the right. It shows your search history. What is this third one down to the right? And that looks.
GG.
Oh,
Damn it.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There's
Just
there's
Are you in Canva?
What?
This
Is
is
that for
Canva.
Marv? Is that for Marv?
That's Canva.
I love when people share their YouTube
No, it's
streams.
Adobe.
You can see their search histories. It's awesome.
No,
I'm just looking
99
over here
cent.
to the left of all the.
I didn't do none of that
I'm
shit.
looking at
That's
all
not.
this
No, I
shit
did
now.
do these ones though. I was trying to come up with. Give
I'll
it
be back.
me.
All right. So I just found this person sitting next to me. What's up, Mrs.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. How are you guys doing tonight?
Gutters, you're like a robot. We're only
I
hearing
know.
every other word out of your mouth.
Who is that? Ring,
That was like Gutters. Yeah.
Oh.
She's like, brow, 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 brow. It's like, yeah.
Shit, but
Hello, Mrs. Fools.
Hello.
There you go. You got Oilers fans saying hey to you. Gutters saying, brow.
Mrs. Mac is covering me up. Mrs. Mac is covering me up.
Hi, Mrs. Mac.
Hello. Do I know you, ma'am?
A long time no see.
Come here often.
Hi, Mr.
Right?
Duggar.
That's your sister.
She is my sister from another mister. I will say that. Love that.
Yeah,
guy.
see, look, I'm going to turn the camera on. See,
No,
like
no,
there
no.
actually is
Oh.
somebody here who just woke up from being asleep and came in here to say,
I
"What the hell
know.
are you still doing online?" She's like, "All right, well, I'll join in." So here we are, and this is where we're at right now. So wave.
What
wave to
happened?
the camera.
What happened to Gutters? You kicked Gutters.
Oh, no.
Hi, Bird.
Oh, I like that. How you do that?
Yeah, how do you do that?
You do what?
Yeah.
Very carefully.
Let's just make
Very
this little
carefully.
bit painting.
All right, so you gotta hold it
That's
right in
the
front
thing
of the camera.
beside you. He taught me how to do it.
Hold it right in front of the camera. Okay.
Ah,
There
I
you
got
go.
it.
Look at that. Look at that. See, that's like it's
It doesn't
like
work for me.
It's like freaking magic.
It doesn't work for me.
It doesn't.
Now,
It
Oilers,
doesn't like
Oilers. All right,
Canadians. It doesn't like
Oilers.
Canadians.
What I want you to do, Oilers. All right, hold a thumbs down up, Oilers, over you.
I already liked your stream, by the way.
No, just over you like this. Hold a thumbs down.
Do this.
All right, look what you did to my stream. See that? God damn it.
But
Oh,
no, I
there
want to
you
put
go.
the
Put it in
button
front of
up.
the camera. Yeah.
Come on, I want to put the button up.
Hey, Oilers, I love you though. I'm gonna present these to you.
Oh, there you go.
Good to see you. There's some
I don't want to
balloons.
do the thumbs down. Can I not hit the thumbs up? It's a good
Aw.
screen.
I'll do a thumbs up then.
Okay.
Hey, thanks. Look at that. I got a thumbs up.
Ah, I see that. That's so cute.
It's like
That's
fucking
awesome.
magic.
It's
like
magic.
Magic.
You
Here
know
we are.
that
We got
song.
magic.
So what do I have to do to get this magic there, fools? How much do I
Well,
pay?
have you ever
99
been
cents?
to have you ever been to Hogwarts?
What the hell is that?
Fuck with my Harry
No, but
Potter.
I've been to Spain.
Harry
Oh,
What
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
Hogwarts?
yeah.
What is
Harry
Hogwarts?
Potter's like the nerdiest thing I've ever
Oh.
seen in my life.
Don't hate on my damn generation, you old
Hogwarts.
fuck.
Hey, listen, I'll be an
We-
old fuck all my life, but yeah, you know, I'm never gonna be a Harry. I'm not a fucking nerd, okay? You're never gonna make me a nerd. There's no way possible I'll ever be a nerd.
we
so it's
just
just
had
not
his-
gonna
I'd rather be a nerd than a turd.
I'd rather be
wow.
cool. I'd rather be cool. You can be these people can be nerds. These
I've
people can
seen
be
you play the
nerds.
violin.
Yeah, I'll just be
I
cool.
love you. I love you.
Nerd.
Just us.
I've been to Hogwarts. I ride the
Oh.
train.
What's a Hogwarts? Who's Harry
I,
Potter?
see, Dave Brown, that's why I love you. Once a Hogwarts.
That
That's
makes
why
Oh, I
love
didn't
you.
know that either. And then somebody said Harry Potter's like, oh, okay. The hairy-looking guy with the cane, right? And the cape. That guy there.
Hogwarts. You've been playing with frogs.
No, that was Mr. Duggar, Oilers.
No, that's not Mr. Duggar. Mr. Duggar is more handsome than that. Mr. Duggars is more handsome than that. All right.
Love you,
He doesn't
Mr.
look
Duggar.
like that.
That's just a second. That is cheap shot, man. You can
That
give me
was-
the
that
nuts. You
was.
give me nuts. anytime.
Right. See why I told you to kick him in the nads for me?
Okay, I think you just lost your lawyer.
No, I'm still his lawyer.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Oh,
I think y'all should make him pay that. Yes, I think.
I think so too.
That
100K.
detainer just got a lot higher just now.
We could
Squirtin is in
all
here.
the
Hey,
accounts.
Squirtin.
Mr.
Aw.
Duggar, my sincere apologies.
Squirting in the
Yeah.
house.
Look at that. How
He's
sweet
been
is
trying to
Yes.
hurt my feelings all night.
Hey,
Love
Squirtin.
you, Duggar.
That's so sweet of you, Mrs. Peck. All right,
Wow.
guys, I'm going back my bed. Walking my dog.
Hi, Mrs.
for fun.
Fools. Great to see you. Good to meet you.
Good to see you. Have a good night, everybody.
A pleasure. Take care.
God, what a saint of a woman putting up with that man.
Oh my God.
All right, Mr.
Still
Duggar,
there,
Mr.
still
Duggar,
there.
Mrs. Foles and Dave Brown. Mrs. Foles is going to tell you good night in Chinese.
One on Mrs. Mr. Duggar. I'm sorry. Let's just say it. One on.
And Dave Brown, you got to say Dave Brown, Mr. Duggar.
Dave Brown.
Yeah,
Who is Dave Brown?
up there.
Oh,
now.
hi. I'm sorry. One on Mr. Dave Brown. On in George.
Couldn't touch if you want.
Goedenavond. Good night,
All right.
everybody.
Now
I
tell
love you.
Dave Brown not to forget that he told me if Miami and Louisville made it to the playoffs this year, that he has to buy. Well, I would say me
Front
tickets,
row
but now
tickets.
he has to buy you tickets as well.
Oh
so-
God!
From
Blackmail, Brennan.
No, he's not a blackmail. He's white. He's
He's
not
an
a
old
blackmail.
man.
He's white. What are you talking about?
He's just an old man.
You've seen Dave.
Oh, you were saying he was blackmailing me. Oh, I thought you were calling him.
Hey,
blackmail.
Stop it.
I didn't
Hey,
mean it that way.
Miss Fools, just give him one of those. Like you
You're
kill
right.
me.
Dave looks like he ought to be going, nope.
He's got his Halloween costume. He's got
Who's
his
this
Halloween costume.
Who's this guy right here coming in? Who
Oh,
is this?
hi.
No.
Oh, Nate. How are you? Look at you, Nate. You
The
look
toilet
so
plunger.
handsome.
The
Look at
toilet
this. Nate
plunger.
Great coming
I
in.
know. You look so handsome. I like that haircut, Nate. You look great.
This is TF. Well,
Oh,
I think TF gave it to me. So
oh, that's
Um,
so cool.
Wait, I gave you your haircut?
No, the
no,
headset.
no.
Oh, the headphones. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did give you those headphones.
No, the overbite.
It was an IKEA special.
Exactly. What's up, Nate the Great? How you doing, brother?
Yeah.
You. What is this?
I don't know.
It's
my team
ceiling cam.
sucks.
Oh. So you're on. What are you? What is Nate?
Nate's right here.
No, I mean.
This is
like,
this is
in
I'm
Florida?
a Michigan fan.
No,
Oh,
Nate's
so
up
that's
there in
Nebraska.
like Nate. Where are you? In the middle of the cornfield or something like
The
that?
cornfield.
What country or what country?
He's a
Might
Michigan
be
fan.
another country. I know he's a Michigan
Well,
fan,
fun.
but you're in Illinois,
yeah,
right?
um,
Indiana.
Indiana. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, geez.
Wow, that's 3 different places.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he's
no, no.
around.
No, it's
Houston, my
a
neck.
Peyton Manning. It's Peyton Manning iconic thing, Omaha. There you go.
Oh yeah, that's right, Nebraska. Nebraska. I'm
Pinting mayonnaise.
Nebraska. How did I
Oh,
forget
Lord.
you're in Nebraska? But yeah, what
College
is in
baseball World
Nebraska
Series.
other than you and Nebraska?
The College Baseball World Series.
Exactly. Omaha. Every year.
We have a train museum. We have
A train museum? You said you wanted to go on vacation, sweetheart. Would you like to go to a train museum in Nebraska next?
There's
next
there's also there's
our
also,
anniversary
there's
coming
also
up. We're going to a train museum. This sounds romantic.
No, there's also a airspace museum or something like that. It's like a old jet, like refurbished jets that are not active, and shows. It's
sounds
basically
I like it.
airspace. I
Making
don't know
this
how
our
to explain it.
destination.
Aeronautical.
Do they have like top
Aeronautical.
beaches and stuff like that in the
No, but we have a river.
We have
Okay,
river.
well, all right, well, we're onto something.
That's romantic.
Weekend fishing, camping.
Well,
Mhm.
have you heard of tubing before?
Tubing.
Oh, I don't like tubing.
But you like fishing and camping?
Yeah.
You don't like fishing and camping. You
You
hate
go
both of them.
tubing on the river.
You should see Mrs. Fools catch a fish. I mean, she starts crying when she catches a fish
No,
because
I don't
she
want
feels
to
so
hurt
bad for the fish.
anything.
I'm like,
Don't
you just-
hurt the fish.
Hey, she'll fucking cook that fucker though.
Oh, as long as she buys it at the Walmart, it's okay.
With
But,
the
you pull it out of the
eyeball.
fresh-
What's wrong with
I don't want to
no.
kill anything.
No,
No.
no.
Nothing wrong with
Hey, do
Walmart.
y'all want to
Probably,
see?
Pre-sliced.
Do y'all want to see how big this muffin is?
It depends on what you describe
A
as
cheese
but-
muffin.
Did he say muffin?
Holy moly.
Yeah, it's muffin.
Muffin man.
Sure. Is it chocolate?
That's muffin.
Exactly,
Muffin.
Gutters. That is a loaded question.
Muffin or not?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man. Knit the Muffin Man.
And what lane does
The
he live
Muffin
on?
Man.
Is that Drury Lane?
The Muffin Man did
Is,
live on Drury
is
Lane,
the
yeah.
Muffin Man related to Mr. Hanky?
Yeah, that would be the
He said
Christmas
hidey
tree.
ho. He said
Hidey ho,
hidey
neighbor.
ho. I still like Tally. He's my favorite. I do love hidey ho, the Christmas turd. But
Mm-hmm.
Tally's my favorite. I just
The
be
Christmas
walking
poo.
around,
I can hit the
helping
whole
people
thing.
out with towels. I always like to
look
help
at-
people out with towels.
Look at that dog.
Well, sometimes you need some extra towels.
Yeah, everybody needs a little extra towel.
I do have
Whatever.
magic powers. We're eating.
Do you have extra towels?
Owl?
Well,
Playtex with
powers.
extra protection.
And socks do not count.
Guest towels, regular towels, towels for everyone, towels, beach towels, spa
Like, oh,
towels,
towels right and left. Goddamn.
Towels. All towels.
Hotel-y towels you try to put in your suity
towels.
case.
Poo-tangy tails.
Yum.
Oh, God. We've even got the Canterbury towels up in here. So you never know what you're going to get.
It's cute.
Bless you.
Bless you, Nick. Everybody. Have a
All right,
good
Mrs.
time.
Fools is heading to bed. She just wanted to pop on here and
Night,
say,
Mrs.
hey,
Yeah,
everybody.
Mrs. Fools.
Have a good
See
time.
you.
Love you guys.
Love you.
I'm going to walk.
Hello.
Ow, stop hitting me.
Oh,
Oh,
Give me that.
Don't you lay your hands on her, fools.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
You should wet TF's pillow when he comes to bed there, Mrs. Fools.
I know. Here's Mrs.
Put some
Full
whipped
tuning back
cream.
in. She's like,
oh man.
Spray him with whipped cream at
You know.
night.
you know.
A pillow
only
filled with
imagine.
stinging nettles.
Only imagine.
Are you talking about the nettles? Hey, do you remember David Firth Kazumi? Do you remember like him doing like salad fingers and stuff like that? Do you remember
Nope.
salad fingers? Look up
Nope.
salad
No.
fingers, okay? On YouTube. Like, look up the old salad fingers episodes.
Has
Start
to be
watching from the
Caesar.
beginning. If you like weird, do you like David Lynch movies and things like that? Like weird off the wall movies that are, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay,
Were you
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, like,
I
the
now know.
animated?
I'm looking. I typed that in. It's like, okay, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that's freaky and it's cool and
salad fingers.
awful at the same time.
Yeah,
So
absolutely horrible and awful at the same time. I love salad fingers. Salad fingers. I've got a salad fingers T-shirt.
Wasn't it like
upstairs.
claymation though? Hold
Nah, it wasn't
No,
claymation.
no.
It was just animation, like horrible animation, but
Oh.
very psychological, horrible animation.
Sounds like my cup of tea.
Right. So you want to be
Might have
insane?
to go
Watch
look
these
that up when we
cartoons with
leave
me. We'll
here.
do a salad fingers back party one night, and then I'll go drink some Kool-Aid, and
Oh, I'm looking at
Jim
this.
Jones will tears it up to him. So,
Damn it. Okay.
wow, I guess
Look at it
they've
now.
uploaded something as recent as a month ago.
have they really?
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. I haven't been there in like years, but
Okay. Okay.
all right. So what do y'all say we find some other stream to like rain upon?
Sounds good.
I think he's trying to get
To
rid of
gather upon, gather
Right. I
upon.
mean, I would like to jump on somebody else's stream for a moment, but I really don't want to run one anymore. I've been doing this since noon
Yeah.
today.
Who's going?
Only
Just-
for
just
a moment, and the moment's gone.
No, Kansas, dust in the wind.
I know Mel's doing bracket night, but are the Vicks off or are they still going?
They're off. Yep.
They're
They're
off.
Oh no! Oh shit! They did a
So
tribute.
Mel's still doing I guess the birds tonight. Isn't that the thing? He's doing birds.
I'm not sure.
Beautiful, beautiful birds on bracket night.
Oh no! Beautiful birds.
I think Scotty and him and somebody else was supposed to do beautiful birds tonight on bracket night. That's just
I have no idea. I'm not really seeing anything. What I am going to do is I'm going to drop the link over here to Mark Rogers' college football call-in show. So if everybody
I've
could
got
just
that
go
open.
in there and say,
Uh-oh.
if everybody could just go in there and say, yo, 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 that would be cool. How
Yeah.
about that?
That's what
Who
Jack,
again? Who?
it's where
Mark
Jackson is.
Rogers, a
Right?
friend of mine. I like our post game shows are done on one of his channels that we host and stuff like that. Huge college football network. So I'm going to drop that link in there to his live stream right now. If everybody could go in there and just say yo 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 and hit the thumbs up, that would be cool.
Yeah, I hope it's the same place I'm at here. The Voice of College Football.
Yeah, Mark's live. Hell, call in. Dave Brown, you should call into that show. It'd be funny. Like, because you have knowledge. You have knowledge, though. Like you would be like a caller they would like to have because you're off the wall. They get the same callers all the time.
you'd be Dave B, like you'd be a regular or whatever.
And just tell them TF sent me. All you got to do is go
Yeah,
in there and
no.
say TF sent me,
That could
and
be a
they'll
new
accept you.
new thing for you, Dave.
They'll
be nicer to you.
Tell them Joey Foster sent you.
There you go.
Well,
I just
see,
dropped
I
the
see
link to everybody else out there. Thanks so much for coming on here. I'm going to end this stream. Anybody else want to hang out in the back room for 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and discuss?
Oh, it just ended.
That
It
would
just
be
ended.
super
Did
cool.
it-
To
did it
everybody
really-
else out there that is,
I'm
everybody-
behind.
Does anybody got any last words they want to say, like sub me up or anything like that, or any kind of like self plugs? Let's go from the top. Mr. Duggar, got anything?
No, man, I'm doing pretty good. I appreciate everybody that came out tonight, and if your team won today, good. If your team lost, well, it kind of sucks to be us, doesn't it? But other than that, everybody have a wonderful day tomorrow and the week after, and God bless. And y'all take care of each other, man, and God bless our vets.
There we go.
God bless you,
just like
Mr.
Joe
Duggar.
Biden says, God bless
Thank
our
you, Mr.
veterans.
Duggar.
All right, Mr. Dave Brown, you're up next.
He's better than Joe Biden, Mr. Duggar.
It's looking like maybe Marissa Sparkle, blah, blah, blah. That's a possibility. Y'all go where you want to. I don't see. I was going to I was already at the football stream. I saw Jackson was over there. And Vandy Dandy, who was just here in your chat, was over there. But then, like Mr. Duggar or somebody said, they just ended. So, a great day of football. I'll shut up now. Enjoy your night, whether it be football or just drinking or joking or whatever. Love y'all.
Love you more, Dave Brown.
Good job.
Love you, man.
Good
Mrs.
job.
Mack, you got anything you want to promote out there?
Oh yeah. I actually, and this is one of my most favorite channels on YouTube. I love all of y'all, and I respect all of y'all's channels equally. But this was very kind to my heart, and I think you did a great job, fools. I'm welcome here, and I love it. That was a great show. I thought it was a great show, and yeah, love you guys. You guys have a great weekend, and to those who have to work on Monday, it fucking sucks for you. I hate it. I fucking hate it, but I hope everybody has a blessed damn weekend, and I love you guys.
Love you more, Mrs. Mack.
Thanks, you too.
All right, Oilers fan, what you got, brother?
Well, Sunday, like I said, we've got the Words on Stream at 3 o'clock there. Then we got Mystery Monday at 6 o'clock there Pacific time, 9 o'clock Eastern. And just come enjoy, have fun, meet people, and have a good time. And that's all. On drinks and chats there.
All right, well, make sure you drop your link in there because okay, cool. Drop it again. Kazoom, you got anything coming up? You got anything like that?
No, nothing in particular. What happens when moist becomes crunchy? Okay, have a good one.
All right, Kazoom, I like the way you're saying. Hey, Kazoom, hang out 2 seconds after we get off the stream.
Sure.
I got 2 questions to ask.
Joy Foster said drink. Joy Foster said Penn State. Drink.
Oh,
Joy
God
Foster,
dang it.
Penn State.
Penn State once again. God almighty. All right, Gutters Pub. Come on, what you got?
Well, what do you want me to talk about? Can I troll you like you troll me?
Don't
You ain't
start.
supposed to ask him.
Let's wrap this up.
Okay.
You can get me back.
Troll the ancient Yuletide carol.
Tuesday, my normal stream at 5 p.m. Pacific Central Time. That would be real time. Or
I don't even know what
8
time you live.
p.m. fake time, Eastern Standard Time. And Fridays, we do Coffee Club, of course, at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Real Time, or 12 noon fake time Eastern. So y'all come hang out with us.
All y'all with your fake times. Gutters, drop your link in there, please, or somebody do that. Please, everybody, make sure you do so with Gutters. I absolutely love Gutters. One of my favorite people in the world. Nate the Great,
awesome.
what do you got coming for
We
us?
love you, TF.
What's coming up? Well,
Tell me you got
tomorrow
something
morning. Well, kind of. Technically today, I'm going to go golfing with my dad.
Oh, nice.
And
you gonna live stream this at all, or make a video or anything?
Joey, I'm gonna knock.
I usually don't live stream with my dad, but I usually live stream either with my mom or my friend. But yeah, I'm pretty bad at golf. But yeah, I did live stream golf before, but anyways, my team sucks at ass. Football and
I thought you were making
Oregon
golf team. I
sucks.
thought you were only 2 on those. You can always pick somebody better than you. But all right, cool, Nate. Love you, brother. Love you, Nate.
All right.
As
See you later.
always, have a great night. We're gonna end this thing. We're gonna get the hell out of here. And everybody
Good
out
night,
there,
TF.
it was
See
a
you
great
tomorrow night
night
for trivia.
watching. It was a great night watching college football with every one of you. I've been here since noon doing different streams every which way but loose. And here we are now. But thank all of y'all. here's some good-looking girls and guys, I guess, for you people dancing around. We'll see y'all later on. Have a great night.